tell you about Raging Vapors. That's right, Raging Vapors is the place to be. If you want to get off that smoke train and you want to stop smelling like cigarettes, you want to live longer for your family, Raging Vapors is the place to go to. Let me tell you something, it's 2019. We do know it's stupid to continue to smoke, right? So get off the smoke train, go to Raging Vapors, 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. They are more than happy and more than qualified to take care of all your needs, and they are the place to be. Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here. I want to talk to you about White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. I'm telling you, they take your auto experience to a whole nother level. You go in there, you make sure you see qualified people that know how to answer your questions. How hard is it to go in there and ask for an 1157 brake light and nobody even know what you're talking about? Come on. You as a consumer should trust who you buy products from, and let me promise you this, White Brothers is the right place to go to. They have 3 locations in Stone Mountain, Forest Park, and here in Conyers. Make sure you check out White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse.
Hey everyone, this is Redneck Steph. Have you heard about Unique Funding? They're in the business to help people get out of those high-interest title ponds. It's sad how many people have been put in this position. I myself have fallen victim to this. If you currently have a title pond and you're not happy with your interest rate, then Unique is who you need. They are paying off high interest rate loans and rewriting theirs at a much lower interest rate. Everyone hates to see someone struggle financially, and losing your car or continue to pay out high interest rates. Unique Funding would like to help coach people financially and help them do better with their money. Once they pay off your loan and are able to rewrite it at a much lower interest rate, your loan will be paid off faster while keeping your payments the same. The staff would like to work with people and listen to their needs. Custom deals can be made to fit almost anyone's pay schedule. Be more than just unique and go see Unique Funding. Let them help you help yourself.
Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Make sure you go check out Raging Vapors. They are great, awesome people. They got 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. Raging Vapors to take care of all your vaping needs. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find
Kiss my ass. Oh, the mic's on.
Loud ass mother.
Hey.
May I have your attention, please? We're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem here.
Alrighty.
I wouldn't make it a habit calling me that, son. I wouldn't make it a habit. I wouldn't make it a habit. I wouldn't make it a habit. I wouldn't make it a habit.
Hey, man, what's happening? We's live.
What all?
Hey, we's live. Hey, I was yelling hey to David Manders and friggin' dumb over here telling me to quit. He couldn't hear me. He can read my lips. He told me that when I was on the stripper pole.
Oh my god.
I know, that tain't right. We gotta have some air up in this joint today.
It is chilly outside.
Yeah, but it's hot in here.
That's because you've been running around like a chicken with your
Well, I
head
didn't
off.
have the fan in the doorway to help move some air.
In the what?
In the doorway. Let me tell you, you could tell it was chillier outside last night because it was a frosty 62 degrees in my room when my wife got home last night. I was like this, and my nose was friggin' running. It was so cold in my bedroom. Oh, it was awesome. You would have loved it.
I did not move last night.
Yeah, man.
I slept so
That's good
good.
stuff.
Did not move until right as the alarm was going off. I had started to roll over, and then the alarm went off, and I was like, "Wow, really? I slept the whole night." I always wake up at least once. Sometime
I woke up
during
at
the
like
night.
1, where I normally wake up at 3. Hey, let me get these real quick. Steph, you got the YouTube up to do the good mornings over there. So we got Becky, good morning. Brett going, morning, funners. Like he thinks he's Rich Archer or something. Fawn, good morning. Kelly, good morning. Jeffrey, good morning. David Mander says, morning, folks. And Scotty. He said, woo. Jacob goes, woohoo, morning, fun bags. Danny saying good morning. David Manders again. Tina's in the house. David Manders said, I saw you.
Who?
David, talking about when I was yelling, good morning, David Manders. Good morning, David. Look, any man that has a casket waiting on you, you're nice to that man.
What?
Did you not see the videos?
No.
Damn, you're as bad as Stephanie about supposed to be
don't have
promoting
him.
stuff and you don't pay attention. You don't have him on your page? Shame on you. Mander, send her a request right now, and if she does not accept it live on camera, we will dog her out.
Will you handcuff
We will
me?
dog. Hey. Hey, I thought your husband and you had a no other man handcuff you rule.
Will. You didn't say nothing about the handcuffs.
Paging Bill. Paging Bill. Bill, your wife is waiting on you in the waiting room. Your wife is waiting on you in the waiting room. Come get her quick. Holy shit. David, I think you just got permission. You might want to clear that with your wife. And let me just throw a little bone in the damn bowl over here. How dare Todd Sexton's wife say that she is the first lady of Southern Fried Wrestling? Because that would be David's wife. Just like my wife is the first lady of Just for Fun Radio. Just saying, just throwing it out there.
He says he's got ankle shackles too.
Oh, damn it, man.
Not that your legs aren't short enough that you have a hard time running. Let's throw some shankles in the mix.
Shankles.
Oh my God, I couldn't get it out of my head.
Shankles.
I was already visualizing Tina with short, nubby legs and shackles. I'm like,
Just like a little roly-poly
see, the
ball.
problem is I'm way too much of a visual person. Somebody can say a fart in church, and I'm already thinking about a fart in church. Somebody says meat curtains, I'm already visualizing meat curtains.
So David wants to know if you want to give some free tickets away this morning.
Hell to
Scotty.
the yeah, and some shankles. Hashtag shankles. Is shackles something that would go? How would you even call them shankles? Which one? Which one, Jacob? Why?
Why
Oh,
what?
shankles.
Yeah, that's all Jacob has is just why, all capital letters. That's
So you
funny.
remember when I made the comment that there was no snacks left, and
I was wondering what those were.
there was no
Thought your balls
No.
were all dry and up getting all crunchy.
You sure pay attention to my test.
No, you're walking out here.
It was my Velcro pants or my corduroys.
It was this.
It was my corduroys. You should hear me when a bear chases me. Okay. Or if I'm at Paul Young Park.
Oh,
That moment of silence brought to you by Rockdale County Jail.
good morning, Al.
Thank you very much. Hey,
Good morning, Clay.
So, I said to my wife, we needed more snacks. And she's like, no, we got snacks. I'm like, no, Zaylee's got snacks. So I'm having to eat Pop-Tarts this morning. It goes against all my sugar issues.
Popcorn bites.
And a squished Swiss roll.
Pop-Tart bites. They're like little chunks of Pop-Tart.
But
Oh, cool.
they're at 150 calories. So one bag, boom, you're shot. What's happening?
Jacob says hashtag crunchy dried up balls. You just
Great.
turned your Siri on?
What?
Nothing. My phone did an update. So what would have normally read as a text message pops up as my calendar reminder. And so it says so-and-so's in studio. So I was like, oh, great, because we haven't heard from
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
this person.
Mine keeps saying that I'm not, that I haven't been signed on for 3 days, but yet I pull it up and
Did you update your iOS 13 last night?
Nope.
Man, I did. Look how you. Okay, I'll show you a good and I'll show you a bad. See how your text messages read? That's really cool. For my eyes.
Okay.
Let me show you what's really bad. It's still the same on Facebook. So it didn't
That's
change a whole
Facebook.
lot. I know, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying your app didn't, your phone didn't change a whole lot. So did anybody read the new update on our website?
No.
I still got to turn in my send
Oh,
him
biography?
a bio.
Yes, and I can't believe you were just like waiting so friggin' long.
Well, considering I didn't know until like less than a week ago that I needed to do that.
No, I thought you were told to do that back when you first got here.
No, I did not even know that we had a
Because I needed to say more than hussy.
chunky hussy.
I went to go see Chunky.
It's like Chunky Duncan.
I don't want it. I don't want it where it says hobbies, collecting stamps, shankles, and chunky dunking.
Chunky Duncan and deer hunting, but not at the same time.
So listen, I need you to read this, but you are not allowed to read this out loud. I want you to notice that it's
Okay, that's not-
Listen, I want you to notice it's our website. And since you know how to run an Android, I need you to zoom in on that circled part and read it without reading it out loud. You can read it out loud, but you have to leave a person's name out of it. So it's the cover. It's the very first page you go to when you go to our
Always
website.
on, always having fun.
Read it out loud, but get closer to the mic.
We fired
But
that-
leave the person's name out.
Do I have to say that
Start
other-
it completely over. This is on our website. Somebody broke into our website yesterday.
Do I have to say the C word? I don't like that one.
To see you in Tahiti?
Yeah.
You just go around it with
I'll
saying
say
see you in
that,
Tahiti.
okay, 'cause I
So
hate that
listen,
word. That's the one
somebody
word I can't stand.
somebody broke into our website yesterday afternoon and reworded some stuff on our website. We got hacked.
Yeah, I can believe
so
it.
now on our cover page,
The very first page you pull up,
the
it
very
says,
first page.
Always on, always having fun. We fired that fat see you in Tahiti blank because he scams veterans. So it's all good to listen again.
Oh my.
So I've got to get
God.
with.
Is that why you were wanting to know who got into the calendar and stuff?
That's why I was asking, because remember the other night I told y'all that somebody was breaking into my Google account and I had to change all the Google account messages. And then remember I had to change everything. That's why I was hitting all y'all up individually going, who signed in? Who signed in? Because the first time they tried, it said the words, Google has blocked that computer. So
Yeah.
that's also, y'all noticed, if you remember correctly, Stephanie, you came in when I was doing it. I had to change my Apple ID
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
And that's when I found out that there was a iPad mini
Yes.
that was signed on to my contract. And I don't own an iPad mini.
Right.
So we couldn't figure out, like, how all of a sudden on my iTunes account is there an iPad mini when I don't own one? So then we found out the Google got hacked. So, yeah,
How'd you find out about the website? Because I mean,
somebody sent it to me yesterday and said, somebody broke in your account. Look at this.
wow.
I'm just
Because I
saying.
see you got it fixed. Because I had pulled it.
Well,
up.
because I was doing late night, late night conversations with my web designer, and I'm like, it just tripped me out when I got a message from somebody, and somebody says, I think your page got hacked. I think your page got hacked. I think your page got hacked. And then I was like, uh-oh, let me go see. And then I literally was like, my Google got attacked Sunday night. What
Yeah.
day did you
Yeah.
come without Ashley? Monday?
Monday.
So, yeah, Sunday night, everything got attacked. My Apple ID got attacked, and my Google account got attacked. So somebody was purposely trying to break in, and I'm just making assumptions that since they couldn't shut the station down, all they could do was tamper with the website.
Wow.
Yeah. But it just goes to prove everybody can get hacked.
That means you need to
Everybody.
go through that whole thing and look, make sure there's nothing else changed,
Yeah.
like on the bios or anything like that.
Well, and my Netflix kept getting hacked for how many months? So here's the only problem. In my notes is a list of all my passwords.
Oh,
So
Yes.
if somebody had a way into my iTunes account, they had a way into everything. The only thing that's not typed right there is my Shoutcast information.
not good, not good.
So that's the only reason the station couldn't get shut down. It's because that one's been in my mind for so many years. There's no forgetting it.
We said it felt like somebody was after us. All the craziness.
Just
that was
saying.
Coming up, it was going on.
Just saying. But when I saw that, anyways, it was awesome. It was funny. It was funny, but not funny.
It's funny that they put that.
It's funny they put that. But then that also makes me go, because we don't want to say the man's name, who has he pissed off?
Yeah.
Because they came after me, but they're after him too.
Yeah.
and with as many conversations as we have about Democrats and blah, 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 blah. So, anyways, good morning. So, Stephanie, let's kick this pig really fast and really hard.
Just as Beating Balls comes on.
Sorry, beating balls.
Beat that out of that
The
pig.
problem is this: when he tunes in, what he hears is 30 seconds behind us. So for us, it's the same time, but for him, it's not.
Yeah.
Kind of like when Jody leaves his house. He's coming in at the same time Jody leaves, but it's not really at the
Oh,
same
he's
time.
missing Jody.
So, Steph, what were you saying this morning on the news? Reported 2 more people were supposedly involved,
Yes, they finally said it.
allegedly.
Yeah, they finally said it that allegedly there was actually 5 that tried to do the break-in in Conyers. That 2 of them got
Rockdale.
away. Yeah, Rockdale.
Well, I just
sorry.
want to quit throw. You know, we are quick to say Conyers when, but it's not always Conyers, so we don't want to throw Conyers under the bad apple thing.
Yeah, but they
Just hang on.
finally did
I
say
plugged
it
in the phone.
this morning, and they said that 2 got away. They're looking for them, and if anyone has any ideas of where they are to turn them in, but they said that was the rumor that I had heard the day that it happened, that there was actually 5 and that 2 of them had gotten away. So hopefully, I mean, that they're not going to turn themselves in.
No,
There's-
of course not.
because,
And they've already said this is whole gang affiliated, blah 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 blah.
yeah, because look at all
And it's
the
a black
charges.
on black crime, folks.
Yeah, and look at all the charges they would be faced with. And Alvin typed on YouTube, he said maybe that's what's going on with Facebook not being able to comment. I don't know. There was an update to Facebook yesterday. Maybe it fixed it.
Yeah, that has to do with Facebook.
Well, and then you have to question if the iOS just updated, what has Facebook done?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So who knows? Or y'all just quit typing stupid shit.
Sure.
No, I'm just kidding.
Then we'd never
How
have
many,
anything.
No, but I mean, how many people keep getting warnings? One of our friends, Jackson, has been tossed off of Facebook jail. He's in jail again.
I was fixing to ask you because I haven't seen anything from him in a couple of days, and I was
'Cause
wondering
he's
if
got-
he was in Facebook jail again. Yeah.
Yeah. You know how it is. You gotta have them.
I have 3 friends.
You gotta have them spares.
I have 3,
like
actually
bowling.
4 friends, Jackson included, that get thrown off Facebook
A
all
lot.
the freaking time.
Yeah.
But yet
Scotty
you can.
used to.
But yet you can put stupid shit. Yeah, but you know why? Because I learned that if you want to say it, you say it with your mouth. You don't
Yeah.
type it.
Yep.
Yep. Because if you type it, then
Keith has learned he can't type white trash anymore because people turn him.
No
in.
matter how he does it, he can still put
Wow.
in symbols for some of the letters, and they still turn him in.
You know what that proves?
Somebody's watching him.
Somebody's doing it, and it's not the computer.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Because that's why I misspell stuff on purpose. And when I misspell stuff on purpose, it doesn't detect it.
Yeah.
But when you say it, the computers don't detect it.
So Alvin said that he still can't post on the feed on Facebook. Well, we're sorry, Alvin. We don't.
That's
it's
what you
not
get for
ours.
challenging Stephanie on that James Dean shit.
Make
Hey,
sure he's not blocked.
Stephanie, you done
No,
blocked him,
I
hadn't
did
you?
not block him because it shows that he tuned in.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like Candy when she tries to call in, and I've even made Scotty twice now go back and look at the block list.
Well, we got rid of the Google number. There's no reason that she can't call in.
yeah, because I've made him show me, go back and look, make sure that she was not on the block list for some reason, and she's not on either one. So I don't know why she.
Well,
can't
number
get through.
one, to have her blocked, watch this. To have her blocked, let's get down to the nitty gritty here. You can see how much I use this phone, right? To block her, you would have to have her number in here.
Yeah.
And look, there's that. Apparently, it shared my numbers from one phone to the other. But look,
Yep.
it's not blocked.
Mm-mm.
How about that? Look at that. It took all my numbers from the iTunes account.
Durr.
Well, it's a separate phone. I thought I had it off of the iTunes account and on its own iTunes account. What's going on?
Jacob said, "Quit crying at Alvin." He's not crying. Good morning, Dondra.
Bitches and hoes. Bitches and hoes. Bitches and hoes.
Honey bear.
Kibbles and bits and bits and bits.
I swear it's Beetlejuice, man. I swear. Did y'all see that video that we were sharing of the weird, like, 80-year-old woman trying to dance?
Yes.
That was Honey Bear's mama.
Oh.
That was Honey Bear's mama out there on the sidewalk trying to earn a nickel.
Well, I was going to ask Keith
wooden
if she
nickel?
was related.
Well, I mean, I threw a nickel and for her table dance. I was like, "Hey, girl, you think you can break me off some change on that?" I mean, I gave you a nickel. You can at least give me back 3 pennies. You know what I'm saying? Where my 40? 40 cents. I threw you 2 quarters. I need my 40 cents.
Need my 40.
Where did that come from? Mike says, I misspell stuff because I can't spell.
It's him being Mike. Just
Oh.
him being Mike.
Okay.
Autocorrect is not my friend. You know?
Yeah, like last night, I'm trying to type font, and I didn't realize it until you had said something that it had changed it. And then I was typing you back that it had changed font to don't. And as I'm typing it to you, it did it again. And I was like, you dumb ass.
It doesn't like me typing bitches.
You know what sucks is
It doesn't. Every time I try to type bitches, it butches or something.
Listen
like
to
that.
this now. So I can be doing the whole push the button to talk and it type words in. So I can say to my wife that so I could be like, okay, so me and Zaylee are on the way to see you for lunch, and it will not spell Zaylee. And as I see it, I'll yell F-bomb, right? And it'll spell the F-U to C perfectly. And then I go, that mother can type that, but it can't type my daughter's name. And it'll spell mother pretty good too. And I'm like, how is it?
Spell Zaylee?
Yeah, how is it that you can understand all my cussing, but not my daughter's name?
It's spelled just like it sounds. Zaylee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So has anybody got anything? Like, I don't even have any WTS, no, not as of yesterday. Like, I had a show yesterday afternoon. You know, my Tuesdays and Thursdays now, I really don't even leave the house because by the time I would leave, you know, I'd get out of here at 11. I got to be back here at 1. So it kind of limits my Thursdays and Fridays, and at least till we get to a building or something.
Yeah, and then on the news, all they're really talking about lately is the UGA and Notre Dame game that's coming up.
Is it
tomorrow.
that big of a damn deal?
Oh,
yes. They
yes.
have never, ever been to Georgia for a game.
Oh, so that's what's happening is they're coming
They're
here.
like in the top 5, both of them.
Yeah.
Top 5 or top 10 ranking.
I mean, ESPN's already came and set
they got
up.
the stage set.
Yeah, they have the stage all set up. Tickets are going anywhere from $300 to almost $5,000.
And you cannot get a hotel room anywhere near.
I wouldn't want to be in Athens over this weekend.
I've heard that they're booked even down here in Covington.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's going on with the Braves? I'm hearing everybody talk smack about the Braves.
One
Something's
game
going on.
out from clinching
Yeah. Some title.
the
I guess
what do you call it?
I don't know. I'm not a sports
National-
person. Rich
Northeast
Archer.
National.
You're supposed to be the sports man.
I don't know. I don't watch the Braves much anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, I
Let's see
will
if I
say
can
this.
find
Brett
it.
just showed something. Friggin' Colt, the company Colt, has said that they're going to stop producing an AR-15 because of the pressures that they're
Oh, my
feeling.
word.
Yep. ABC News is reporting that gun manufacturer will stop making an AR-15 assault rifle for the consumer market.
What?
Why are they still even trying to call
Why they always call
these
it
assault
rifles?
Mm-mm-mm.
Why? I mean,
At the end of the day, we believe it's good sense to follow consumer demand and just adjust as market I'm going to keep on scrolling because this is all stupid at this point. Colt has been a stout sponsor of the Second Amendment for 180 years and remains so. Apparently not, you cocksucker. You're doing away with AR-15 because you're falling victim of bullshit media. Yeah. So it says, so they have been a supporter of the Second Amendment for 180 years, and it remains so, and they will continue to provide its customers with the finest quality firearms in the world. You will provide them the finest quality of the ones you'll make
Yes.
because you're taking on the pressure of society's bullcrap.
So Alvin says, how about the dogs? The Irish is coming to town. We have a party going on at my place, and me and my son are the only one rooting for Georgia.
Wow, really? Yeah, from what I understand, it is just like the hotels are packed.
Braves are one game away from clinching their division, is what Brett's saying.
yeah.
Tessa, good morning. Cindy
The
Taylor's in the
National League,
house.
I was like, okay.
See, Tessa says it. Autocorrect makes me spell stuff that I ain't trying to spell. See? So it's not just me. Military Mike, Cheeto boy, suck it.
It spells my son.
Look, Cindy's talking.
Oliver's
Cindy's
name
talking to
all
me and
over.
Tina. Hey, Cindy.
Wow.
It says morning beautiful, people.
Oh, thank you.
Why'd you cut me that dirty look? I could see Stephanie cutting it, but Tina, why'd you
Wow.
start cutting a dirty
I
look?
don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, God.
And looking at
Shoulder
us with our
hurts.
green, me
I
and
know.
Stephanie.
What the heck?
You know what?
I don't
If
have
we
one of
was an
those.
Oreo, you'd be the nasty center because that's not the pretty green.
The snot wad.
As she adjusts the memories.
I didn't much. This is adjusting them. I just did the shirt.
Hi. Beat his balls says that he's renting his house out for the weekend because of the football game. I mean, Brett gave up Kid Rock, Hank Williams Jr. tickets to
Is it-
stay at home and watch the game.
Is Henry included with the house?
Here comes with. Does it come with a skeeter and some hand gel?
Just as long as you leave the baby wipes.
Mark says Colt is overrated anyways. Yes, because the 1911 is the only thing Colt makes that I would probably even want right now. And the only reason I'd want it is based on the name because it's one of those
Other than
collectible
that, it's just
things.
not- it's not.
Unless it was like a 6-shooter from the Cowboy days, I'm not interested in anything Colt sells. They are way overpriced and overrated.
Baby poop green. Yep.
Rich Archer, the manager of the decade, says Electric High with Leland Shine will be show will be Saturday morning, September 28th. Cindy says I'm selling my house this weekend.
For
Cool.
real?
Yeah, who knows?
Baseball says yes, the pig is included.
Oh, she said someone please buy it, so that
Oh.
means she's really
You're
talking
trying to
about
get
doing
it sold, huh?
Putting it on the market this weekend.
Oh, God, Rich, don't make us sick this first thing in the morning.
What'd he say?
He says, I'm trying to sell my body next weekend.
So yeah, I'm picturing him and Keith Vaseline up on a weird dance stage with Depends on instead of thongs. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Rich Archer and Keith in a? I'm talking like sweaty hot in these temperatures lately with Vaseline rubbed on them, doing this and some Depends. And each
the
shake,
little bird
look,
legs?
each shake, you're just seeing the Vaseline go right down their crack, right through Mansfield. You know, Mansfield's that weird hairy patch right above your ass crack, like where a tramp stamp would be. Mansfield would be like under the tramp stamp.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Did you just with a hint of puke? Swinging Richards. Well, that would be the case, Rich Archer. Military Mike says vaping is still in the news, of course, because I think there's something going on with like Al-Qaeda or kudus or
Well, they say that
cuckoos,
the-
and they're just covering up with the vape
The
story.
cases have, like,
There's like 8
doubled.
dead now.
in the past week.
But it all goes back to bootleg vapes,
And then
bootleg
the
juices.
CDC in Atlanta
THC.
is now they're making a formal investigation of it. So far, there is nothing in common as far as vape juice, vape device, the ports, whatever.
Ooh,
have
I
it-
just came up with a game
So
because Cindy's similar to you, and she's blessed. Could you imagine a weird bar game where a guy has to be under your boobs and catch the boob sweat between your boobs,
Ew.
and then catch the sweat off of somebody's butt cheeks, like
fine.
Mike and Richard and
Been
Keith?
hanging
And
out in the swingers clubs or something?
no,
I
I'm
mean,
just picturing bar
seriously.
games.
Ugh. Ugh. Mm.
Take a piece of white bread and hold it under there and catch the sweat, and then you have to fold the bread up like a taco and
So you
eat
need
it.
to stop. Stop.
You don't like that idea?
Stop.
Rich
Rich Archer, really? He
Ah.
says strawberry vape causes yeast infection.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, the CDC is asking for people to stop vaping until they can investigate what's going on more
The problem
thoroughly.
is quit buying bootleg shit. Go to reputable places like
Yes.
Raging Vapors.
Yep.
Because
Today's show sponsored by
vaping has been out for years now. Why is it all of a sudden in this year?
because all
and
these
then
people are trying to
the
get all
past
the
few months that
weird
it's just now starting to
because
cause
it's
issues.
hurting.
because they're people trying to get the pot.
Well,
Yes.
and because it's hurting the damn tobacco industry.
Mm-hmm.
But with what I read last night, they're saying that not only are people vaping the THC, but they're also vaping, they're trying to vape like meth. They're trying to do other ingredients.
I mean, there's
that you
people
would put
grinding-
in meth.
artificial
People
stuff
grinding
like
up
the-
pot in
To-
grinders and trying to shove it in vapes. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Lysol, I heard Lysol would put out a great smell and keep your mouth fresh. I mean, come on.
Hey.
Yep. So it's not just the regular vapes that you go to the store.
It's not the regular vapes.
And yeah.
Well, you said not just. It's not the regular vapes.
not
This
the
is
regular
all the
vapes.
bootleg. Because you can't go buy THC friggin' cartridges.
And they said that with the article that I read last night on it, said the CDC was saying that nothing is in common with each other. That it's all
Yeah,
they're
it's-
just
it's all
confused.
I
different.
think it's
There's
Mother
nothing-
Nature is winning that's thinning the herd because these same idiots that are dying are Tide Pod kids.
Well, and
They're all under
Alex
the age
is-
of 25.
yeah, most of them are male. As crazy as that is,
That's getting, yeah.
which okay, I don't know what that would mean.
Who knows?
But Alex has been vaping. Oh gosh.
Yeah, and
5
it look
years,
at Alex.
6 years.
There's nothing wrong with Alex.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this a debate or is this an opinion?
I don't have one.
And I've been vaping 2 years, and I don't have any problems. Hell, I
Oh my
cough-
Jesus, are you really?
What?
Keep going.
I don't. I don't have any problems with vaping. I don't cough or whatever.
No, you don't have any problems vaping. We see you do it right there every day because you buy your
Exactly.
vape from.
I buy my vape from Raging Vapors.
Vapor.
I'm just saying, why would anybody want to buy from a guy that's mixing his stuff up in a friggin' storage container or in his garage? I mean, that's got to be sanitary.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Ree Kelly's.
Kelly says Michigan has banned having vape juice in all of the stores. We'll do this for 6 months and get a review after to see if it worked, mostly to stop the teenagers to even start. I don't
All
have
that-
a penis, Mike.
All
Thank
that's
you.
going to do is cause them to make their own. That's what you're doing. When
Yes.
you
That's what's
ban
making them sick.
well, when you ban buying guns, they're going to get them on the black market. Which means then you're not controlling the guns.
Because you can take all the guns away from the civilians that you want to, from the law-abiding civilians, but the convicts are still going to get it. Or the criminals, whatever you want to call them.
Oh yeah, because they're buying the legal ones, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Right out of that trunk.
Quit laughing at me about
Scotty's
my trash
stuff
can.
in his box. He still has not found the trash can that's supposed to go in the studio since we moved
And
here
it just sprung
months
up,
ago.
and friggin' Pop-Tart pieces went all over the carpet.
So he's got a empty, what is that, 12 case?
That looks
12-pack
that looks terrible.
box.
That looks
Coke
terrible.
box that he keeps shoving all this trash into. Well, it's like overflowing, so he just picked it up and he's like just cramming it in there. And then as he's doing
That
it,
looked horrible on camera, though.
popcorn.
That looked horrible.
Pop-Tart crumbs are just going everywhere. Ooh, there's glitter. Away. Real quick.
You know, them girls come and do the show in the afternoon and can't control it.
Oh, I found a dress yesterday. I got so excited.
Drag queen show?
Went to the gala. I had to get a dressy dress.
I said the drag queen show. She goes, I'm going to the gala. You didn't dispute it.
Not the drag queen, no. It's the IBEW 100th anniversary gala. Oh, I got a nice.
All right, we got to go to
Pretty
commercial
blue
because we
dress.
didn't, did we?
No, we haven't been to
I didn't
commercial.
think we did. I
Wow,
thought,
did you
I
just
think
like?
we, what? What?
Did we? Have we done a
Well,
commercial yet?
because
Did we?
yesterday we went to commercial and then I wanted to go to commercial way too fast, so I might have to get a timer back in here. Ding! You're pregnant. All right, everybody hang tight. We'll be right back. Just fun in the morning. We got to go to commercial.
Have you ever heard of Brian Lincoln? That's right. He's a new broker agency for insurance. One call. That's all you have to make. One quote. Let them do the work for you. Who wants to keep calling insurance company after insurance company, getting so aggravated with what they're telling you? All you have to do is call and make one phone call to these cats. They will look it up. They will do all the work for you. They call all these other insurance companies. They get you all these amazing quotes. One call. That's all you have to do. So let's see. One phone call one day, and I don't have to get aggravated. That's a win. Call the Brian Lincoln's agency. You can look them up at LoganvilleInsurance.com. It's a game changer.
Just because I'm a dog doesn't mean I don't deserve to be pampered every once in a while, too.
What's wrong, Charlie? Why do you seem so sad?
I wish he'd take me to Pampered Puppy, where I'd be groomed in a gentle, caring, safe, and stress-free environment.
I know what'll cheer you up, boy. I'm taking you to Pampered Puppy.
That'll put some spark back in my bark.
The Pampered Puppy, the best full-service doggy day spa in Conyers. Online at pamperedpuppyinc.com.
Do you do your own taxes? Let's get real, everybody. Call Rapid Tax Service. They do income tax, payroll, account services. Look, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not going to even try to work on my car. So if you're not qualified to do that job, why take that chance? I mean, come on, let's get real. Taxes are taxes. I don't know what they're doing. You don't know what they're doing. Call Rapid Tax Service. Don't play around. Income tax, payroll, account services. Rapid Tax Service is the way to go. So call 678-658-8601. They're located right there on Pay Street, Covington. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Make sure you go check out Raging Vapors. They are great, awesome people. They got 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. Raging Vapors to take care of all your vaping needs. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all please share, please share, please share. Don't be like them people yesterday. Oh, we shared. And there was only 2 shares. And one of them was me. And one was Stephanie. Just saying. No, we love y'all. Thanks for sharing. Please share the show. And then our call-in number, I'm going to put it up there. And Tina's just going to shut it up for a second because she's going to want to talk smack about that number again. It looks good for us. That's all that matters.
Really?
That's good enough for us.
Really?
It's good enough.
Really?
Good enough. Here, I wanted to play this real quick, too, just to be funny.
Really?
At Just for Fun Radio, we support all Mexicans. They make good firefighters. They know the difference between Jose and Jose B.
Sorry, just had to.
Just for you, Fuqua.
Just had to. Man, Fuqua's hat,
What?
it's on the market.
What?
Yeah, he said he was sporting it last night.
We are.
He was at the bike night.
Mm-hmm. His hat, we're getting his hat. We is getting his hat. We ganking his hat. Hey, are some of your friends who hate your hat going to be there? We need to know that. Like, if your hating friends are going to be there that hate your hat, we need to know that they're going to be there.
Oh, I'm sure. Now we know where he keeps it. Could have never said that.
Well, I mean, it's not too hard to assume if he's riding a motorcycle, he
It's
would
in
be
one of 'em.
keeping it on his bike.
Sir.
Yeah.
But he told you exactly which one.
Well, yeah, but you do know that means he's not going to put it there. Unless
Yeah,
he's
he'll-
just a dumb fireman.
I'll probably put it down his pants so nobody can get it.
Yeah, there's plenty of room down there.
I didn't say that, Fuqua.
I did not say anything.
And nobody puts their hands down there.
You've got kids, so somebody had to at some point.
Jody, just because somebody has kids don't mean they're theirs.
Do they look like him?
I hadn't really paid
Delta's ready when you are.
No, man. Delta falls 30,000 feet. They plunge out the.
It's a joke about them ears. He showed us a picture of his hat. If him and Tina were in high school together, they both would have been top heavy.
So Jonathan said, ha ha ha, locking bags and trunk.
You can lock that trunk? Full
Yeah,
of
you
junk?
should try locking your trunk next time they go to check your prison wallet. Stephanie, did you just I didn't say peanut butter jelly sandwich. I didn't say pizza.
Like
Why
that.
did you
No, I
Did you
went,
just
as in gross.
Stephanie.
No,
Like it was
not
a warm hot pocket right out the damn microwave. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm about to vomit. Because now I'm picturing his prison wallet and hearing ding, hot pocket. Cheesy pepperoni. Stephanie's about to hurl. She's just shaking her head. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, they were
okay.
talking this morning about there's a new drug that they're going to use. They called it a medication to try to help kids that are allergic to peanut butter.
Yeah. I saw some little snidbit on that.
Yeah, it's actually going to have peanut butter dust in the medication. And I guess they're giving it to the children so that their body builds up a immunity to it. Which that's
okay.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, the anti-venom for a snake bite is venom.
Well, I didn't realize.
Ooh, so every hooker I was with, I'd been like, girl, you need to bite me again. That to make it better, right? Tina just gave me this stink
Sick
eye.
mofo. That's all you want.
Hey, girl, I know I only paid for one, but now I need the anti-venom bite.
Ew.
Where's the STD anti-venom? Everybody's going to hurl this morning. It's Freaky Friday, people.
Hurry
What's
up,
wrong with
Brian,
y'all?
and get
a
here.
Gallon of vinegar already.
Huh?
That means you'd have to have sex in a pool of bleach.
The hell?
What? It's serious. These are things people wonder.
No, they
I
don't.
don't wonder about that.
Nobody but you and your sick, twisted mind.
Oh, yeah. How you doing?
Golly.
Listen, it's not that bad.
Oh,
Anyways, what else do we got going on? Any WTFs? Anybody?
got the bike run tomorrow.
That's so
Poker
far
run.
from a WTF, but we'll take
Nope,
it.
it's something for tomorrow. You said something, anything.
Anything.
I don't have a WTF I could think of.
Steph almost got rear-ended pulling in the driveway this morning.
Yeah. So that was, I guess, my WTF for the day. Well, I ain't going to say for the day because
Yeah, 'cause you ain't left
yet. Yeah. So for the
Mhm.
morning. Yeah, because I'm on the phone with Scotty. And there's an asshole on my ass.
And I said, I certainly hope there is. Because we're just talking, all of a sudden she goes, I got an asshole on my ass. And I went, oh, I would hope so.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Is what am I
bloated.
supposed to say to this, Stephanie? She was like, no, behind me, a truck or something. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just saying, everybody should have one. Oh my God, Mike goes, Captain Chlamydia.
You misspelled it, Mike.
Oh my God. So, for all my effing grammar Nazis, so I typed something the other day and I said the word effort. No, I put expect. I can't remember I can't remember what I typed. But anyways, I put expect. I typed expect, and it was worded correctly in the sentence. Abby goes, that was supposed to be ACCEPT for accept. And I'm like, no, expect is not the same. So I went to change it, but after trying to argue with her, but then I sent her the definition. And she goes, yeah, forget the grammar Nazi today. But it was just funny, Miss, I'm going to correct you.
And then you
I
corrected
would go back
her.
to elf school.
Go back to damn elf school. I started to say effing elf school, but that was not how I was going to say it.
An effing elf.
An elf.
Yeah, that's the one that hangs out with Bad Santa. Which, I have such a great idea on Bad Santa when Christmas time gets here.
Yes.
I can't believe nobody's called in. Jeff Matthias hadn't called in. Keith don't love us no more and don't send us anything. Just saying.
Alvin says YouTube chat sucks. Only 4 of us in here should be able to combine both chats into one. We wish we could, but
we don't have a way to.
We don't have a way yet. Well, I don't even think there will ever be a way to combine them.
Hey, Tina, I'm going to show you what's so cool about some of the new updates. Watch this in the text message.
Dondra said had one on my ass this morning, too. I was ready to fight in the middle of I-20.
Live, who do we have? Oh, you're updating now.
Hey, man, what's up?
What's happening?
Y'all saying there ain't nobody calling in. Well, I'm calling in with some news for tomorrow night.
What you got?
Southern Pride Championship Wrestling in Monroe, Georgia tomorrow night presents Crossroads. And this is one show that you do not want to miss. Because first time ever, going to be a casket match in Monroe, Georgia tomorrow night with Adrian Hawkins and Michael Judas. So y'all come on out to 405 Community Court Saturday night and be there for the first ever casket match, baby. 'Cause I'll be there looking. I'm single. I'm looking. So all y'all single ladies, come on out there and meet me tomorrow night.
Well, we'll make sure we find you somebody.
There ain't nobody gonna be on the show today.
Well, Brian Kane was on the way.
Oh,
Well,
that's what like I said. Ain't nobody gonna be on the show today.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! Y'all need to have a real man on the show.
Well, who
Y'all need to have
could
me on
you?
the show.
Okay, I was going to say, who would you suggest?
Me.
David Manders, then.
I'll come. Hey, that'll work too. I'll come down. We'll tell you all about the show, man. Y'all, but really, y'all do need to be there tomorrow night. Emphasize it's going to be a first ever casket match.
Look, we've had a real man on here several times. Dr. Brock's been on here a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I ain't gonna go there with him. But I'll see y'all tomorrow night.
All right, brother. Be good.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye. He yabbed me. I got to put my contacts back in here. I don't know where my damn contacts went. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you definitely need to save his number so we know it's him.
Oh, crap.
I keep clicking on stories to bring them up. There it goes. What? So they were talking about the
Hold on just a sec. An iPhone.
Please leave your message for 6,
of course.
7, 8,
of
6,
course.
9.
Go ahead.
They were talking this morning about the floods that happened 10 years ago. They said that it could happen again. Remember the floods up in the Cobb County, Austell area?
Yeah, all the stuff that came from North Georgia.
Yeah, and I guess because the way the weather is, they said that it was real. It could happen again. There's
Well,
a
the
real
way
good
we've had
chance
this
it could
drought,
happen.
you never know what could happen. I mean, we could get nailed.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, Texas is flooding right now.
Is that where they're showing the people trying to drive cars through the expressway flood and the cars are getting stuck? I mean, I'm just kind of like, why would you drive a Beretta through that?
Wow.
People are dumb.
Yes, they are.
I mean, just think about it for a second. Why would you do that? Why would you attempt to drive something that you know good and well is not going to make it through there?
Yeah, that's insane.
When they tell you all the time, if you see water,
drink it.
Don't
don't drive in it.
Don't drive through it.
Yeah, because because
you don't know.
Yeah, just because you think that right there at the edge is, very shallow, you don't know what the middle is.
But they're saying it came up. The water came up way quicker than they expected. So I mean, they're flooding fast, and they weren't ready for it.
Look, Mike's laughing because I said drive a Beretta. I saw a picture of a Beretta the other day, and
it's a Chevrolet, Mike.
It had a V6 in it, and it had like the high-rise intake, two 4-barrel carburetors. I'm talking, it looked like a Chevelle would have been, but it was a Beretta with a V6 built like that, sticking straight up out of the hood. Drag slicks on the back.
Now, I have seen a lot of people use a Beretta as a drag car because of the
it's tiny.
Yeah, because of the
Beretta is
made.
just the 80s version of the Vega.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it. It's
yeah,
just
they do
the 80s.
kind of look alike.
Well, they're both piece of craps.
Oh, they're definitely.
You remember how many
piece of
people bought that
craps.
Beretta and thought it was the baddest thing on the planet? My wife said she had one too.
My brother-in-law had one. He thought it was this because it was white and it had red and pink racing stripes, and we're like, yeah.
And then how about the
You drive
Grand
that
Am
with
when the Grand Am came out? That was kind of a hot looking car when it first came
Or
out.
the
but
Sunfire.
I don't even know what the hell a Sunfire is. Hey, let's bring up the AMC, by the way. AMC, do y'all know that AMC in the 70s made a 4-wheel drive station wagon, which makes them the first SUVs on the planet?
Really?
Mm-hmm. You go look it up. You never remember seeing one? AMC was Jeep. AMC bought out Jeep. It was American Motor Corporation. Bought out Jeep.
No, I was going to bring
So Jeep was behind it too a little bit, but it was a ugly station wagon with that was 4-wheel drive. And it really technically is the first it is or was the first SUV ever made. So why?
That's a Sunfire. Like Pontiac
Oh
made it
my
to
Lord, that is horrible
go
looking.
against Beretta. And then what was the 2-seater that Pontiac had? I can't remember.
Yeah, look at this, Steph. That right there. The
Oh,
first
yeah.
SUV on the planet.
I remember seeing
First
those.
SUV on the planet. 4-wheel drive station wagon. I'd love to have one right now. Love to have one right now. It kind of has the front end look of what a Pinto might. But you could buy that and jack that up. Man, that'd be hot.
Kind of looks
It'll
like
be hot, I tell you, hot.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a gremlin on steroids.
Made by the same people. That's what made me bring that up. Is somebody had just said a gremlin. Somebody typed that. Oh, no, it was AMC Hornet. But AMC, good morning. Okay, anyways, sorry, I was just kind of cover. So I have this vision. Let me just see if I can find a picture of it. Because everybody thinks I'm crazy. So what I want to take a 1984. Type that in there, 1984. I want to take a 1984 cat. Oh, there it is. That's what I want, baby. Oh, I'm in love. I am in love. That's what I want. I want that car so bad. Look right here. I want that car right there so bad. It's a 1984 Caddy.
Oh my God! Look how jacked up it is.
And it's jacked up on a Chevrolet frame.
Is that hydraulic or is that just jacked?
No, it's a 4-wheel drive. Look at them tires. That's a 4-wheel drive Caddy. So watch this. So let me type in 1984 Cadillac. And then 4x4. Because I want to take this car. I'm going to make this car bigger. I want to take that car right there, Tina, and I want to paint it. Watch this. I'm just going to really make Tina's mind go crazy.
Okay.
Y'all ready for this? Tina's going to be yelling at me in just a second.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to think of, the Pontiac Fiero.
Oh, God, yes. I remember those things.
Almost bought one. Almost bought a GT model of that a couple months back. There was one on sale because the last year they made it was the best. The best year. They finally got all the all the kinks worked out of it, and then Pontiac pulled the plug. Okay, so I want the metallic bass boat green. Man, it ain't showing. Watch this. I'm gonna find it. Green bass boat. We'll see if I can get a picture. Okay, anyways, I can't find the picture of the bass boat I want. But I want everybody to think about that sparkly green glitter metal flake. Bright green.
With a big chunk metal flake.
I want to paint that color. That thing is jacked up like a big F-250. And look, right there over the back fender well, I want the 4-door though. But
honestly, it looks like a dang boat on a trailer.
1984 4-door Cadillac. I want it jacked up as tall as a huge jacked up. I want it like as tall as that Escalade that person we used to know had. I want it jacked up that high. And right there over that back wheel, I want to have it painted bass boat metal flake green. Ugly. I want to put a white rag top on it.
Why?
I want to put a white rag top on it so that with the green, see how that has a white rag top right there? So I want it completely green with a white
rag top, but it's the final.
But that's what they call it, a rag top. Wait, why you semantics, potato, onion in your butt,
convertible,
whatever. That's what they call it, is a rag top. So vinyl top on the top of it. But I want it to see right there. I want it to say Skeeter right there, because it's gonna be Skeeter Bass Boat green.
Oh my!
And I always do this. How crazy it's going to be. You're going to be driving through the square of Covington, and that car's going to stick up taller than every SUV, every minivan. You're going to see that friggin' metallic green, and then in gold writing down the side of it. It's going to say Just for Fun Radio. I mean, I should get out.
I'll be going, look at that ghetto trash.
That's right. I should, when I get out of that thing, I'm going to have to be walking in like a polyester suit with a cane with like fish tanks in my platform shoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Fuqua says,
they're going to run me out of Covington.
Metal flake green is not ugly. That is pimp nasty.
That's it, baby. Pimp nasty. Ooh, we could put that over the fender well. Pimp nasty. Yeah, baby.
Don't encourage him.
That would be awesome. Can you imagine the floorboard being like nipple high? Well, not your nipple high, but my nipple high.
That's going to be short, man.
Nipple high is like my avalanche to you. I don't want my nipple high.
That's like my
Chris, holy cow, where you been, dude?
Yeah, I want it pimped. I want it like bass boat green. I got to snap the picture of this because I want to save this picture. That's my inspiration.
Yeah,
I almost bought a Cadillac Cadillac CTS a couple of months ago, and the wife would not allow me. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. Somebody had one, and they jacked it up. It was on a Trailblazer frame, CTS.
Fuqua said with a yellow hat on the dash.
Yeah, oh God, yeah, with gold writing or green writing.
Like no one would ever mistake that. Dang nasty.
But yeah, somebody had
yellow hat on there.
For $4,800, somebody was selling a black Cadillac CTS on a Trailblazer like what you used to have, Stephanie. The Trailblazer frame, and it was 4x4. So it was this caddy, but black. Shit, they're trying to make it big enough for you to see from the iPad. But anyways, it would have been badass. $4,800, man. I wanted it. Of course, I wanted it though because most people don't want to stand out. I'm all about seeing it.
Yeah, my mom and dad, back when they first got married, my dad had a Gran Torino. It was green. And then my mom had the family car Torino because there was me and my brother. And it was painted like the Starsky and Hutch car.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they called that the tomato.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The actors, that was because they hated it. They thought that was the ugliest dang car. And they called it the tomato.
Yeah, looking back, back then I used to be
That was a
embarrassed
freaking
driving,
cool car, man.
driving around. Or
Yeah,
riding
that's what it
around.
looked like, Steph. That's what the CTS looks like. And
That's
and
what my mom had.
And it was jacked the hell up. I mean, bad to the ass.
That's crazy. But then my mom got rid of the Torino and got the T-Bird, and it was the long nose
Lanyard.
Yeah, that's what my mom
T-Bird.
had.
I used to have I can't even remember the year it was now. Crown Vic. That thing, oh man, that just like floated. Look at that.
Oh, the
Oh,
Hearst.
yeah, that's
the
a
Hearst.
with weird wheels.
That's cool.
That is cool.
I always wanted a hearse. Can you imagine a four-wheel drive hearse all jacked up? That would look good sitting outside of somewhere.
Yeah, there used to be one.
Look, see, there's a
around
regular
here in
DeVille
Conyers.
jacked
That's
up.
ugly as crap.
That sure would get your eye, though. I would rather have the CTS because that is ugly. That's an early '90s model Cadillac.
I'm trying to remember who it was. There was one guy in Lawrenceville used to have one of the old Hearst that had purple flames going down it.
Yeah, and it was jacked up.
This is years ago. Years ago.
Wait. How old of a hearse?
Well, this is like in the early.
No, ma'am.
I mean, the late
I'm saying,
80s.
how
so
old was the hearse? Did it
probably-
look like one from the 50s?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I worked on that one. It had a gray vinyl top on it, and it was purple with the ghost flames in it.
No, it's
Okay,
black
because I
with
worked
purple
on one
flames.
and put yours is black. Okay, because I put this one looked like the movie Christine. Isn't that the one about the car?
Yeah.
This hearse had that body style.
No, this
and
is-
it was wild. They did the whole inside in gray to look like a limo, and then of course the doors were real huge because it looked like a 1950 something.
No, this
man,
is probably
this
like
badass.
in
I get what you're saying. though.
1960, 1970, but it was
So it'd
black.
been that 70 Cadillac,
Yeah.
then that real long, really cool with the points on the front.
And they had the purple flames. That was the coolest looking dang Hearst.
Well, I want one. And see, the problem is, don't give me the means. If you give me the means to do stupid, I'm gonna take it.
But nowadays Hearsts are just like a big SUV. They don't even
Yeah.
look like a Hearst anymore.
Or they use the minivans.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I
'cause
can't
we
believe
had
I can't find that.
Well, you know who
Caddy.
he is because he's in the A-Bait. He's a friend of ours. We used to all bowl together, and he got a Hearst, and he brought it the day that he bought it. He brought it to the bowling center, and we were all out there checking it out, and I mean, you open the doors and you could still
Dead people?
smell the embalming fluid.
Oh, I like that.
And
Lovely.
I got in the back. They were threatening that they were going to lock me in there, but I got in the back and I started, looking around, looking underneath the little
you find some
seats
fingers?
and everything. No, but I did find funeral announcements or funeral. Yeah, and I was like, okay.
See, I would definitely fall under the line of you can't give a redneck money because I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be ridiculously stupid for all the really wild things. I mean,
yeah.
because dude, I got a bus. I want you seeing my name.
Bill-
So why would I not?
Bill said the
Yeah.
same thing yesterday because he is always looking. He's wanting an old 38 or 39 pickup truck
Oh yeah.
because it's got that big grill on the front. It's real tall. It's almost the whole body of the truck. It looks cool. Anyway, so he's always looking at the old hot rods. He's
Yeah.
like, God, if I had money, I was like, yeah, then we'd be broke because we'd have to have a garage built, a huge,
Oh yeah.
warehouse built just to.
Because I wouldn't mind
House
having,
your,
if I could buy the
cars.
Griswolds green
Why?
friggin' how many ever? What have 8 headlights? Oh, I would have that. And dude, I'm not lying. Back when I first started a radio station, I almost bought a Ghostbusters.
That would have been
ambulance.
cool, though.
Now that would be cool.
Because we were going to buy it and decorate it up as the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that would have
And
been
then put
cool.
Just Fun down the side of it, too.
Yeah.
See, that's me. I'm all for that. I am all for having the craziest. Look, you take a Ghostbusters car and you jack it up on 4x4s, you're going to have everybody everywhere taking pictures with you. It's the Joe Leaper.
Yo, yo, yo. What's up, y'all?
What up?
He just called all 3 of us. Yo, 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 and yo.
Yo.
Go ahead.
Yo.
So I just wanted to call. I just wanted to make a point of clarification. If you want to be a grammar Nazi, I'm kind of calling to be a grammar Nazi.
Okay, Abby.
Uh-oh.
A hearse without a T is a vehicle that transports, a casket, a body.
Oh,
yada,
leave
yada,
it to
yada.
Mr. Mechanic. Come on.
Yes.
A hearse with a T, which is what Stephanie keeps saying, is like a shifter.
Yep, it's
The
a
hearse
shifter.
Yeah, it's a shifter.
4-speed the floor.
So she keeps adding a T on it. It just
Yeah, but don't you know that rednecks
line.
add syllables to words to make them sound intelligent?
I guess.
Like we say
I
wash
guess.
and water.
Well, I get that, but that's not adding letters. There's no T in hearse.
Okay.
Nobody's laughing. Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
But
anyway.
leave it to the mechanics, because I bet every one of them, that's just like at the
That's
auto.
not a hearse.
Dude, I'm telling you, up at White Brothers, that if you really want to piss White Brothers off, you call up there and go, I need to get a set of rotorers or rotaries.
Rotors.
Rotaries. I need a set of rotaries or a set of rotorers.
Yep.
Wow.
Instead of I need a set of rotors.
Rotorers.
Or
But they
Cadillac
think because
converter.
it's 2, they have to have rotorers or rotaries.
I need one of them Cadillac converters.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a Cadillac converter. It's called a Honda Odyssey.
There you go.
It's got all the
All right,
luxuries
I'll
of a
call it.
Cadillac, but looks nothing like one. All right, brother. Thanks for calling in.
That'll be good.
All right, bye. All right, we're going to make up on these commercials. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, Joey, you ever heard about Rush Tees?
Yeah, I think I have. Is it the place you can get your own designs printed up on any shirt?
Polos, you can design whatever you want. Hell, you could take a picture of you and your dog and have it put on a shirt.
That's really cool. They're known for a quick turnaround, too, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Unless you got some crazy amount of shirts you want, they don't even have a minimum order. They are pretty good about getting you your stuff really fast.
That's very cool. So rush on down to Rush Tees and Signs. Where are they located, Scotty?
Man, they're located right there off of Elm Street and 278 in Covington. Their number is 770-728-1481.
Tell them Just for Fun sent you.
Copy Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists.
My business needed flyers and it needed brochures. I went to Copy Central and my printing blues were cured.
Give them a call at 770-918-2588 and online at copycentral.org. Copy Central, the copy specialist. I love Copy Central.
Hey everyone, this is Redneck Step. Have you heard about Unique Funding? They're in the business to help people get out of those high-interest title ponds. It's sad how many people have been put in this position. I myself have fallen victim to this. If you currently have a title pond and you're not happy with your interest rate, then Unique is who you need. They are paying off high interest rate loans and rewriting theirs at a much lower interest rate. Everyone hates to see someone struggle financially, and losing your car or continue to pay out high interest rate, Unique Funding would like to help coach people financially and help them do better with their money. Once they pay off your loan and are able to rewrite it at a much lower interest rate, your loan will be paid off faster while keeping your payments the same. The staff would like to work with people and listen to their needs. Custom deals can be made to fit almost anyone's pay schedule. Be more than just unique and go see Unique Funding. Let them help you help yourself.
Hey everybody, it's DJ Scotty here, and I want to tell you about Raging Vapors. That's right, Raging Vapors is the place to be. If you want to get off that smoke train and you want to stop smelling like cigarettes, you want to live longer for your family, Raging Vapors is the place to go to. Let me tell you something, it's 2019. We do know it's stupid to continue to smoke, right? So get off the smoke train, go to Raging Vapors, 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. They are more than happy and more than qualified to take care of all your needs, and they are the place to be. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Make sure you go check out Raging Vapors. They are great, awesome people. They got 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. Raging Vapors to take care of all your vaping needs. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. this. Don't be a snowflake.
Don't be a
Just
snowflake.
remember, it's just for
Hey,
fun.
everybody, please share the show. Go up there and hit like. Tell your people to come check us out, like our page. I need to get my numbers up in order to get the ranking that I'm trying to gain in Facebook land. I've got to get these numbers up. So, hey, Margaritas.
No,
Hey,
Abby, this
read-
is not a wig or a rat. It's Stephanie's feather.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the new
Emojis.
update on the phone is awesome.
So Alvin says, how can people from Georgia try to correct folks about grammar?
Yeah.
And he said he's dying. Because
Okay.
I didn't realize I was saying Hearst. Thought I
It's-
was saying Hearst.
Listen.
Because I do know the difference.
Listen,
Thank you,
listen,
Joey,
Linda. Listen, Linda. If you're expecting this show to give you 100% correct information, you got it effed up. If you expect that we're going to read something correctly, you definitely got it effed up. And if you think that one of us will pronounce every single thing correctly, you really, really got it effed up. And you want me to tell you something else that's effed up? Go check yourself in the mirror.
Click on the
Because
rest of
you
the
got to
shows.
be just as effed up as us. Look where you're at. All right, so
Go back up to Sheila's
let's
post.
go
I
back
don't
to
know where
Sheila's
you're at.
pace.
Yeah,
Read
I was
that.
trying to read it.
This is a WTH moment. Loading groceries onto the counter to pay. All of a sudden, cashier comes to a complete stop and stands there. Oh my God. The rack holding the bags is full. So she just stood there and didn't move. I said, what's the problem? God forbid the little shit help put bags in the cart. She just stood there and stared at me like I was holding her up. So with no one else in line behind me, I move as slow as possible. Hope you weren't too late for your break.
Oh no, I would have.
So
I would have
she's-
just
she's
stood
just
there.
bagging the groceries,
I would have
but
just
she's
stood
not
there.
putting them in the buggy for her.
Yeah, I would have just stood there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd have just stood there till the line got all the way down.
Yeah,
the-
especially if Sheila's sitting there still unloading stuff.
Yep,
Mhm.
I'd have just stood there.
I'd have just stood there. Because let me
I'd
tell
asked
you,
for a
if
manager,
you're
yeah.
if you're gonna be a douche, I will be one with you. Jonathan Fuqua says registration will start at Benchwarmers at 9 a.m. on Saturday. That's right, Saturday. So yeah. Hey, Fuqua, write down the order in which the ride goes. I've had several people ask again, and it is not on the flyer.
Bench warmers, Rutledge wings.
Alex, yes. What is that? What is that? The order?
Mm-hmm. Rutledge wings, then something else, and then it stops.
Something else.
There's,
So you're
there's one
helping
other
me there.
one, and then it stops at what you call it?
Shifters,
5
I think.
o'clock. I was trying to remember if it was shifters or sisters, but I think it's shifters.
Shifters. Because they shift with a Hearst. Right, Steph?
Yeah.
Look, girl, that's not my weenus. That's the Hearst shifter. And don't be slamming my wiener like you would fourth
That's
gear
not
in the
it.
shifter. Okay, anyways.
That's not it.
Alex just says, ain't that the truth?
Yeah, because he said
He at least spelled ain't correctly. Somebody
said-
get on to him. Ain't a word. Somebody get on
Shifters
to him.
and hot rods. Yeah.
Yep. Oh my God, a cashier doing someone else's job. No, they can't do that. Exactly. So bitch warmers, Rutledge wings, shifters, hot rods. Never been to hot rods, so I'm looking forward to that.
And Alex had said that there's a
Abby,
he says, "Hey,
Abby,
Nat."
you can't say me and Stephanie are twins. We are not hung the same.
Alex said,
I'm
"Hey,
not looking to
hey,
see."
Nat, the truth. There's
You
at
gonna do a
least
weenus
100
check?
Nope.
mistakes every day."
Oh, you'd
That's what
have,
he was
listen.
saying.
I don't want you to feel like you're having to cross any lines with Stephanie. All you'd have to do is rub her knee.
I don't want to fill her weenie.
But me, on the other hand,
I don't want to fill your weenie either.
that'd be just weird. Listen, you would have to tell Bill that it was just for research only, that you found no pleasure in touching my weenie,
No.
that you had to do it for the show.
No.
My problem is this girl right here would hurt me. She just laughed like it's like I used to make that joke all the time because there was a dude named, I'm not gonna lie, Randy Fogarty. So there used to be this guy named Billy. Billy was a short man. So at the gang box at this big job, there would always be that kind of conversation like, that's what she said. So something was said about a big wiener, and he keeps making a joke about his wiener being so big. So Randy says, whip it out. So Billy thought he was going to be funny, and he whipped it out, and Randy goes and grabs it and takes off running.
What?
Can we just explain that when the guy holding your wiener takes 2 steps forward, you do too? So he's making the guy step over ladders, making him step over just material in the floor, and he was not letting go. If Billy did not, if Billy didn't gain an inch, there ain't no pump that could help Billy. Because I'm telling you, he got yanked.
Why?
Because it's kind of like everybody got tired of hearing it. Everybody got tired of hearing it, so Randy Fogarty grabbed it.
And ran with it.
Everybody just got so sick of hearing it.
That's crazy.
But Randy, the thing I love about Randy's that guy that would always, he was the boss man. He would always walk up and hear these stupid conversations. And you would hear the conversation of, would you slob on one for $1 million? And you would finally get that one idiot that'd be like, yeah, because I could take the $1 million and I could leave. I could disappear. Y'all never know me again. And Randy would pull out a $5 bill and go, here. And the guy goes, what's that for? He says, give me $5 worth. And the guy goes, he said, well, you just said you would, for $1 million, I want $5 worth. And I'm like, it ain't like getting gas at the gas station. Just give me a little. Anyways, it's a funny joke. You had to be there, I guess.
Just spit on it.
Alvin says I did it for the sauce.
Do what?
Alvin
I'm
says
really
I did
lost.
it for the sauce.
Okay.
I guess pulling it. I don't know.
Ew.
Put it there when you said that. So, yeah.
Is everybody picturing squeezing that little thing, getting the icing out of it when you're decorating a cake? Nobody's picturing that, huh? I am. I mean, if he's double-handed,
He's double-handed.
He's a good boy.
Man.
Eat it, toes. Okay. So, what are we doing?
Welcome to Moe's.
Sheila says, y'all have my 78-year-old mom cracking up. Yeah, because I bet she has seen one that hangs low.
Is it or just the balls?
Well, they say that happens. Elephantitis, much?
Yeah, ask Scotty about old man balls.
God, I will never get that image out of my head, man. Huh? I got to take the camera off a full screen for the people who have not ever seen this story or heard this story. So I walk into Planet Fitness, and Planet Fitness, the locker rooms are designed in an H format, sort of, kind of. You walk up in the middle, and you get to the left or right part, and you could take one step forward to go into the little place to wash your hands. But if you look left and take a step left, then left to right is the showers and the stand-up urinals and the toilets.
Yep.
But if you would have walked in there and looked to your right, it's nothing but lockers left to right. So I always walk in, take a right, take about 8 steps forward to my locker. There's a mirror right there too. I usually get the corner locker. I'd keep my stuff in. So I walk in real fast one day and I go to turn right. And when I turn right to walk straight towards my locker, I look over and see this friggin' guy. And there's like this 70-something-year-old man. I'm going to pick this brass bell up as an example. So you would think if you're going to be naked, you would have your junk facing the lockers.
Yeah.
That's what you would think. I want you to envision this. He's got his balls right here at his belly button, and he's shaking powder on them and looking at everybody. His balls should be down here. He's got his balls up at his belly button, and he's just shaking powder on his balls. His balls should be at his knees. His balls should not be able to lift up.
Well, when he let
go
him go,
forward,
down to his knees.
He's got him in front of his belly button. Like I gotta. It's like I'm putting. It's like I'm putting Parmesan cheese on a baked potato.
Just shaking.
And I just look over and go, oh my Jesus. I opened the locker, grabbed my shit, and walked out. I didn't even stay.
He didn't walk out. He was running
ran
out. He was like, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go.
That dude was shaped like Military Mike, man. Naked with his balls in front of his belly button.
I was having to chase him down.
I was trying to get out the door.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Just come on. Just come on. So we get in the bus.
Because I knew if I stood there, if I would have stood out there in the gym, I would have been laughing and talking about it.
Yeah, so he waited till we get on the bus, get the bus started, and we're going down the road. And then he starts telling me what was going on.
Oh, my God.
I died.
I mean, if you think of looking at some damn pig nuts, that's about what it was like.
He
Pink,
said he was peppering them.
large, and he was shaking it like a salt shaker, baby. I'm picturing the song, La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha.
Abby says Scotty got tainted.
I never got past the nuts to get to the taint. All I can say is that taint right.
Yeah.
I will be scarred for life.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Scarred for life.
It was hilarious.
It was just horrible.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what it looked like, Tina. That's what it looked like. That's what I saw when I...
Were they that big?
They were. It was like that. Like the dude was...
He's showing me pig testes.
Yeah, it looked like that. That's how he looked, just standing there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. How y'all doing?
Nasty.
No.
So what else we got going on this morning? Anybody?
There's a food festival this weekend dedicated entirely to black.
I know you're not fixing to have this conversation on the radio station. I don't care what Morehouse College is doing.
In England.
It's in England. And it's all for black. How can you justify having something just, is it at a church or something? How do you just justify we're only going to have food for black folks?
It's not just, no.
You just said all for black.
Black food.
Soul food. That's what you just said, Tina.
Like black hot dog buns
Ooh,
and black
I don't know about
ice
all that.
cream.
How are you going to eat some black ice cream?
They got
Ooh, that'd be weird.
Your mouth's going to be all black.
Unleash your inner hunger, goth.
What?
Ooh,
What it says.
black ice cream.
But I mean,
though.
it's
You
not
could have
even
fun
gray.
with it.
It is freaking
Did
black.
you see the picture?
I would put black ice cream in my mouth and go and watch it skeet down my face.
Black
It looked like
ice
something out of a
cream.
movie.
And it's not even gray. It is black.
It's black.
I've
ice
had
cream
burnt
cones.
chicken. Does that count?
No,
Or
it's
black
not
and
close.
chicken.
I had black and tuna steak at Barnacles a couple times.
Black vegan sushi.
Well, if it's vegan, that shit's already black nasty.
Black tacos.
Black. Ooh, now I seen one of those down at the Purple Onion. Woo! I saw a black taco once. I was down at the
Not
Purple
that
Onion.
kind of
though.
taco.
What? Wait, what are you talking about?
Black pasta.
Black pasta.
That would be weird.
Ew.
You know what that means? On our Halloween party, we're going to dye everything black.
Yep, I could do that.
Mm-hmm. My head hurts.
That would just be
Black.
weird, going around eating black food all day.
It's not. You go down to Moreland Avenue.
That black folk food.
Why you
That's
got to make it
soul
sound
food.
racist, Tina?
Oh, Sheila's bringing up the Burger King Black Whoppers for
Mhm.
Halloween. Yeah, I remember those. Those
That
were
was weird.
nasty.
Did it have any? Did the taste didn't change? Did it?
No, it just, I guess just because of the way that it looked, I couldn't eat it. Travis, he had one.
I used to
but
dye
just
my
couldn't.
Guess jeans every time they got faded. Ritz, isn't rye? Here, there's one of these right here.
Yeah, the Ritz,
Yes.
whatever it's called.
I'm fixing to use that
dye.
to try to dye my speaker grills.
Seriously?
Yep, synthetic fiber dye.
Okay.
So it says graphite, which if I can at least get that to look black, I'll be happy.
Alex is
What?
calling you out, Scotty.
What? What?
Alex says, really? Tina is the one that made it sound racist?
Yes, she did, Alex. Why are you trying to act like I said it? So call in. I dare you. Call in.
I
Why?
just
And I
said-
want you to tell me
said
how
entirely
She
black.
said it was all about black folks' food.
I didn't say folks.
Well,
I didn't even say food to begin with.
When you went all black, you're already. We know how CNN. We know how everybody divides everybody.
Look,
I see where Tina was going. I tried to stop it before it got there. It's not like Mike. Mike made that comment one time about why the guy couldn't be in a picture because he was black.
This is not the fly-by media.
Live. Yeah. Welcome to CNN.
Good morning.
Ooh. Welcome to CUNT News.
How are you?
CUNT
Good. How are you?
Okay.
Good. Did Cindy get her ticket?
Candy.
No, Candy. No, she'll get it this afternoon.
He kept calling her
right.
Cindy.
Okay.
It's one of them C words.
Here's the thing.
No, that's funny. Go ahead.
When
For the guy that loves the C word better than anybody, he's got stumbled.
I called in, and I think didn't you call me a cunt as soon as I called in? I mean, isn't that what happened?
I didn't because I don't like that.
Hey,
word.
how you doing?
I'm cracking up on the inside, and that's what matters.
Right.
So when this conversation started, you got drawn right into their little trap, right?
Yes.
Who was it that was talking about? It wasn't Stephanie.
No,
it's only three of us, so it'd have to be Tina.
All right. I guess it was Tina then. But she said there's a food festival dedicated to black. She didn't say black. She said black. But you immediately got drawn into it, and you were about to go off on some little racist rant about how do you justify having a food festival only for black folks is what you were about to do. Then you brought up Moreland Avenue. Then you brought up soul food. Trust me, Tina did not make it sound racist.
Thank you.
Bullshit!
It wasn't Tina.
Bullshit! She did. She was baiting us to try to make it sound racist, and I nipped it in the bud from the beginning.
She baited you right at the beginning, and you bit hook, line, and sinker. Is what happened.
No! She was racist, I tell you. She's from Shadydale, talking about black things.
He's like a pit bull with a steak, man. You just wiggle it one time, he's on it.
Going crazy. Hey, listen.
But I have seen a black taco before.
I didn't even realize there were that many black foods, to be honest with you. I know there are some kind of potatoes, but they're more of a dark purple than a black.
Yes.
There's black beans, but they're more brown than black. I don't know.
I don't even like my coffee black.
No, these pictures of this food it is black.
It's nasty.
It's not even gray.
See, you're still trying to make it sound bad, you bunch of friggin' weird wops.
Just sit up there and shut up already.
The weird thing, well, it's not. I guess it's not weird. I'm sure they have a reason for doing this festival, but it's the look of the food is half of the battle, right? The way it's presented, the way it looks, makes it more appealing to people. A plate full of just plain black food has to be the most unappealing thing I can imagine.
Yeah.
Well,
see my point.
They have the hot dog, and the hot dog is regular color with the ketchup and mustard on it, but the bun itself is like black.
It's weird looking.
But the ice cream looks really gross because it's black ice cream in a black cone, like sugar cone.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Yes. Really weird.
Whatever.
Well, I'm glad that we could amuse you.
You amused me. I give you that much.
Trying to make this all racist and make it out like it wasn't racist, but it was racist. Bunch of bigots.
It was.
Bunch of damn bigots.
Tina's initial story did not have a racial component.
It sure as hell did.
Thank you, Alex.
You vote Democrat now?
As soon as she said it's dedicated to black, I was just waiting. I was just waiting for you to jump in. And you almost did now. I would like to hear the rant you were going to go off on. I would. I mean, assuming because
it's just like Morehouse. You can't have just a black college. That's so wrong.
But you can. That's the thing. You can.
Really? Because if I had Shea Whitey's College for White Kids, I would be in jail.
Well, you wouldn't be in jail, but you wouldn't be very popular.
Well, I'm not very popular now.
Man, no kidding.
But my point is, you can if that's what somebody chooses to do, they can do it. Now, quite frankly, they would probably get sued by the government under the Discrimination Act.
Mm-hmm.
But You know.
Well, then we're going to have white food only. We're going to serve Wonder Bread. We're going to serve, I don't know, marshmallows, not the one Mike's had sex with, but real marshmallows.
Why?
Okay. What? Cauliflower. Those are the 3 white foods I can think of. Wonder Bread, marshmallows, and cauliflower. That's going to be a hell of a food festival.
I'm just saying, and we're going to call it Whitey's.
Yeah, it's going to be lovely. Listen, you can dye any food black. It's probably a bit more difficult to turn anything white.
Well, yeah.
Well, I just find it offensive.
I know.
Okay.
You know, it's all right, though.
Oh, yeah, I love that. It's all right, though. You can be offended. It's all right.
I thought it was just kind of cool. I didn't know I was going to stir up a big old pot of crap.
You stick to eating your bright-colored cereals and stuff like that, and you'll be all right today. Then their food festival will go on without you.
Yes.
It'll be cool. Yeah. No,
so let's get on to important stuff, like the iPhone update. Did you do it?
I did. Well, yeah,
I did too.
I mean,
cool.
I've been using, like I said, I've been using iOS 13 for about, I don't know, 5-6 months now because I've been in the beta testing program, and I'm on to 13.1 at the moment.
Right.
So all of y'all that updated to iOS 13, it was a good move. It's a good operating system. But the next major update, which is 13.1, should be available in 4 days on the 24th of September. So you may be getting your first major update in 4 days.
I mean, I'm kind of digging it. You know what I mean? As far as the update. I mean, I don't see anything bad about it.
I haven't played enough with it.
No, I mean, they worked it out pretty good. And the things that were buggy, they put off until the things that were buggy, they put off to 13.1, and that's coming real quick. So
right.
Just little things like sharing your ETA with people. You know, if you're going to somebody's home, you can now share your ETA with them through messages or through the Maps app. Well, that wasn't working in iOS 13, so they had to push it back to 13.1. So that'll be coming in a week or so, or 4 days or so at this point. So, yeah. You know, it's good. I like it. I like dark mode. I like the new photo and video.
I like the dark.
I hadn't used no photo stuff. I'll do one in a minute. I'll take a selfie with me and this.
I like the self emoji.
This wrestler.
A good one for you, Scott, is you can now crop, zoom, and rotate video.
Oh, that's awesome. Because let me tell you, I hate having to take it and rotate it on a rotator app.
Right.
Because then I have to take it and go put it in the movie editor to zoom in order to try to crop it.
Yep. Well, now you can do all of that in the Photos app
awesome.
Just by editing that video.
Cool.
Yeah. Same way you can crop, zoom, and rotate a photo. You can do the same thing with videos now. It is a huge time saver.
I wish the selfie mode would let you zoom in.
I mean, you can zoom in after the fact, obviously. You can take the photo and then zoom in. I'm not sure your camera could handle being zoomed in too close, but
how you know?
Yeah, that's an insult. That's an implication.
I know. What if I want my booker seen?
Kind of ugly blood. Yeah.
I can go to the Black Food Day then.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good operating system. And remember, the WatchOS 6.0 released yesterday as well. So if you haven't updated your Apple Watch, there is an update for that.
Cool. Need to check that out.
It took about 2 hours to update my watch.
I'll do that tonight.
Do it overnight.
Yep, I just saw where the app was being offered, so yeah, I'll do it overnight.
Mm-hmm. And there's the iPad OS 13 got released as well, so you can update your iPad.
Okay, so let me go to my iPad because I was looking last night and it didn't show it yet. Nope, so far I'm still up. I'm on 12.4, so yeah, I haven't. AT&T hadn't sent it out yet.
Shouldn't matter. It should be coming directly from Apple. That's weird. You should see it.
Yep. Not yet.
Go to general. Go to settings, general software update.
Yeah,
and refresh it.
That's where I'm at.
It pulls it for you.
Yep, because I got it on automatic. Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, sir.
Well, just keep an eye out for that. Hopefully, it'll show up soon. Oops. I started playing the damn video in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good update. Go for it. I recommend it to everybody, especially on older devices. I was running the beta on my 6S, and I did notice a decent speed boost from it with opening apps and switching between apps and things like that. So even on older devices, it's a little bit better. It's a good improvement.
Okay, well, that might be good for my Generation 2 iPad that Zayla uses. I'll update it.
I don't know that it will go all the way back that far.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that it supports it. It will go back to the 6S and I think the 4th generation of iPad, the 4th or 5th, and they're on to number 9 now, I think. I don't know. Too many damn iPads on the market, man. That's the problem.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's it.
All right,
Good
brother.
update. Go for
All right.
it.
Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
All right, bye.
So real quick.
Leave it to a European to not find it racist. I still call it racist.
Oh, real quick before, because I know we
gotta
gotta
go to commercial.
On YouTube, Alvin said, my wife's grandma made dumplings and put blue food coloring in for the Colts. Had a hard time eating them. Tasted good, but it's freaking blue.
Tina, is there something I can help you with?
Now I'm wondering why you're looking at your black thing like that.
Because I just had some weird hair on the side of it where it was on the floor.
Your black thing's getting furry again?
Look,
Mike
we're now
hasn't been in
getting
the studio
we're
for a
getting
while,
white
so-
microphones and we're getting white everything. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of those old tattoos that you've been hiding for years? Make sure you get a hold of Dr. Ink Eraser. That's who's taking care of all my laser tattoo removal needs. You need to call them at 770-702-0944. Call them. They'll set you up with an appointment right here in Conyers or any location that they're doing around Metro Atlanta. That's again, Dr. Ink Eraser to take care of all your laser tattoo removal needs. You can find them on our website. Hey everybody, it's DJ Scotty here, and I want to tell you about Raging Vapors. That's right, Raging Vapors is the place to be. If you want to get off that smoke train and you want to stop smelling like cigarettes, you want to live longer for your family, Raging Vapors is the place to go to. Let me tell you something, it's 2019. We do know it's stupid to continue to smoke, right? So get off the smoke train, go to Raging Vapors, 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. They are more than happy and more than qualified to take care of all your needs, and they are the place to be. Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here. I want to talk to you about White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. I'm telling you, they take your auto experience to a whole nother level. You go in there, you make sure you see qualified people that know how to answer your questions. How hard is it to go in there and ask for an 1157 brake light and nobody even know what you're talking about? Come on. You as a consumer should trust who you buy products from, and let me promise you this, White Brothers is the right place to go to. They have 3 locations in Stone Mountain, Forest Park, and here in Conyers. Make sure you check out White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse.
Hey everyone, this is Redneck Steph. Have you heard about Unique Funding? They're in the business to help people get out of those high-interest title ponds. It's sad how many people have been put in this position. I myself have fallen victim to this. If you currently have a title pond and you're not happy with your interest rate, then Unique is who you need. They are paying off high interest rate loans and rewriting theirs at a much lower interest rate. Everyone hates to see someone struggle financially, and losing your car or continue to pay out high interest rate, Unique Funding would like to help coach people financially and help them do better with their money. Once they pay off your loan and are able to rewrite it at a much lower interest rate, your loan will be paid off faster while keeping your payments the same. The staff would like to work with people and listen to their needs. Custom deals can be made to fit almost anyone's pay schedule. Be more than just unique and go see Unique Funding. Let them help you help yourself.
Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Make sure you go check out Raging Vapors. They are great, awesome people. They got 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. Raging Vapors to take care of all your vaping needs. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find something else to do with your time.
May I have your attention, please? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Scotty told me to touch it.
And she still didn't.
Y'all are crazy.
I told her touch it.
Just as my husband is.
I
doing
told her
that.
to touch it
Perfect.
and hold it till it wiggles.
Perfect.
I haven't done
Wiggle
it yet.
it.
I'm
just
kind of
a
scared
little
too.
bit.
Okay.
Ah.
Y'all are
Okay.
absolutely crazy.
Well, it's Freaky Friday.
So look, Tina, I'll show you another
I
trick.
always end up on these shows too. I'm always here on a Friday.
So how about this? When
Hey,
you
at least there's no pig shows going on right now.
when you watch a video, look, if you hit this, see how it does that?
Yes.
So now, once you tap it once, then you can actually adjust it.
Instead of sitting there holding the
Instead
button.
of trying to
go
hold
up
the
and down,
button. Because every time I hold the button and I think I'm turning the volume down,
it goes up.
freaking starts getting louder, or I'm trying to turn it up, the volume goes down. Yeah. So but again, if you want to move something, you just have to touch it long enough to say rearrange apps.
See, I never saw it could do that. Okay.
Yep.
Excellent.
Oh.
Man, that's crazy. iPhone is like.
What phone do you use? You're a
I got a
Droid, though, right?
Samsung.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you got? Which one?
I got a J Star. Something,
Oh, okay.
You know,
I was trying to make up my mind if I'm going with the new
because
ones or
because
not.
the features that you're saying, I'm like, yeah, my phone's been had that. Is that an update or something? Is
Oh
that
my
the
God!
update?
Leave it to the Yankee. It's been done had that. Come on.
Mine's been
Been
had
done.
that.
Ton did it.
Hey, that's my interpretation of how country people talk.
Oh
I've been
God!
done,
Yeah.
did that.
My wife did that. My wife was doing something and said, "I done it," and I looked at her. I said, "Yep, you and Steph been hanging out too long.
Yep.
done it."
Sorry, Brian. I'm rubbing off on you, I guess.
I've
Well,
been
that
here
could-
long enough. Been here long enough.
So Tammy, good morning. By the way, I know she bounces between everything as far as Facebook and the YouTube. So Steph, I'll turn it over to you. You are our redneck wrestling to be correctly pronounced commentator.
So live in the studio with us this morning.
Sorry.
Tina's all excited. I showed her a trick.
Right.
On
she
her
got
phone.
super
On her
excited.
phone.
She got super
On her
excited
phone.
over here. She's
This is. Okay.
Listen to that laugh.
y'all crazy.
She's like a little kid. But live in the studio with us, we have Brian King. He is tag team. He's part of the tag team champions for Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, and then what's
The
the
eternal PCW champion.
Eternal PCW
Yes.
champion.
Yes.
There's a big show coming up tomorrow
Mhm.
here in Monroe with Southern Fried. And is yours and Tetchy's is a title match, right?
Yeah. I mean, somehow, some way, last show, which was what, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
They pulled a fast one, and we were trying to tell them to wait till, Crossroads. So, but
Yeah, they tried to get your
they ended
belts
up
last.
they pinned us in a non-title match and thinking that they get all happy and they're like, "Yay, we win the tag titles!" Like, no, guy, you
Yeah, that wasn't
wrong
part of it.
wrong timing,
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna put it.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my
I'll
phone
put the
down.
phone down. I'm not paying
And it's
attention.
funny too.
I'm working, Utes.
Whatever.
Yeah, he's
I
multitasking.
am, but
over here.
because we got a new show coming out, so I was literally fixing to send the guru the new logo and see what he thinks. So let me get your opinion. So we're starting a show. You're roughly similar to my age bracket. So do you ever remember Headbangers Ball being on MTV?
Yeah.
Yes.
So like a lot of people do remember Headbangers Ball. Well, we all keep saying that we want that, we want that, we want that. So I was trying to come up with this idea. So I've created a show. Actually, Jeff H has created, but I've named it Iron Jukebox. Because if you think about it, we're old now. And even though Headbangers Ball was a really cool thing for us, it's still oldies. So I did the whole Marilyn Manson. I uglied up and really made a jukebox that looked really dark. And just put Iron Jukebox, the metal music you grew up with. And I think it's a really cool logo. I mean, I think that'd make kind of a cool t-shirt. So
yeah, that's kind of neat.
And we were trying to find a name because it started out as we were going to do, Jeff H wanted to do Metal Mayhem, but the problem is I went into Facebook and hit search, and even though he had already made a page that said Metal Mayhem, there was like 40 other ones that popped up.
Yeah. That's just a
So if
That's too wide of a
Right.
variety of words.
So if
to
you're
put
standing in
together.
an event and you tell somebody go look up our show,
Yeah.
Metal
You're like,
Mayhem,
which one? Yeah.
and if you try to tell them
Metal
go,
Mayhem 2.
thank you. So I'm like, we've got to create something different. So I spoke to a bunch of sound guys I know yesterday, and when I threw out the name Iron Jukebox, they go, "Man, that's pretty freaking cool. Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
You've never thought about that, and it makes you an individual. Blah 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 blah." And then Rich at 10:30 last night goes, "It would look really good." Now look, I've already redone
I'm
this
so
logo.
glad I mute you guys
Watch.
at night. 'Cause
I
y'all
already
were pissing
redid this
me off.
logo like 50 times, putting stuff on it, and then he says, "You know, it'd look better if our logo was on the records." And I was like, "Yeah, you just let me get to that for
I
you.
was wondering where you were going to put the logo.
You just let me get that to you."
I love it.
Well, have you seen it now?
No.
Yeah, I seen it when you put it in there this morning. Oh, I
So I
haven't
put
seen
the
it since you
logos
put the
on the records.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you ought to curve the Iron Jukebox.
Well, the only reason I did, but now have changed it because the drip is going down, and when you curve it, the drip's now doing that, which it would not. It would do that.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not adjusting our boobs here.
I
Tina.
didn't either.
So,
I did
anyways,
not touch them.
and it looks better
Didn't
now.
touch 'em.
that You
back
can read
to
the bottom.
our friend Brian.
It's really funny too because it feels like I haven't been here forever.
It's been
It
what? It's been
seems
about
like
a month, I
it.
guess.
It's like, hey, I really like what you did with the place.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wait, it's a completely different place.
We moved the chair.
No, that's my second question when I came in. I was like, where's the chair?
And we slid the table up about 6 inches.
Oh, okay.
And 6 inches can make or break you, boys. Don't
It is
believe
not that much.
So, but yeah, but the chair just kept getting in the way when people would stand up and try to move, and then we had an artist come in with a guitar, and then it's like everybody's trying to move and chairs and hello.
Hi, this is Margaret in Monroe.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you this morning?
Terrific.
How are you
Well,
this
I was
morning?
just calling into the radio show to let people know that I enjoy picking up the fresh vegetables at the Harvest Produce that we have now here on South Broad Street.
Oh, cool. I didn't even know about that. Fill us in. Well, I'm all about I want
they have
local
very
stuff.
Nice, yeah, they have very nice fresh vegetables out there. And I would just like to encourage people to stop by and go up there and visit with them. And the lady that runs the place, her name is Tammy, and it's a family-owned little business up here.
All right, now tell everybody where it is now. So you said South Broad
It's on,
Street. Because I'm not that familiar
yes,
with the
sir.
roads yet.
Yeah, South Broad Street here in Monroe, across the street from the old fish thrift store.
Okay. I can find it then.
And yes, it's close by to John's Supermarket as well. It's right here in the area.
Well, that's cool, man,
and
and
they're
I
open,
encourage
I
everybody to
believe-
do it. Go ahead. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I believe they're open Monday through Saturday. They're off on Sunday for God's Day.
Okay. Yeah, I get that because I try not to do nothing on Sundays now. Just because I just want one day down, man. So I get it.
Yeah, so I'd just like to share the information because when I'm in the store shopping or anything in town, I try to let everybody know about the produce up here.
Oh, perfect. And tell if you bump into other people, tell them to call in because once I've got to this area, I'm right here. Like I'm 4 minutes from Jersey, and I could be at Walmart in 7 minutes. And I want to start trying to do more local stuff and trying to do a lot more. Like I got a big concert that I'm going to be part of in October near where they're putting the brewery because a lot of people don't realize there's a brewery coming to Monroe. So I want to plug as much as possible. So anytime, look, you feel free to call any day and tell me anything going on in Monroe because I want to make sure people know about it.
Okay, I most certainly will.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much. And plug the name of the place again one more time so people can find it.
It's Harvest Produce, and it's here in the city of Monroe on South Broad Street.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for calling in.
All right, thank you, and you have a blessed day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Man, that is awesome. We need more phone calls like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean, because I want
they
to
got to be
local.
careful with guys that on wrestling days because I almost went in on her. I was like, are you gonna say something?
Yeah.
I was about to go in on her, and then I'm like, oh, okay. She sounds like a really nice lady. I'm just gonna shut up.
That was a legit call, Mr. Brian.
Yeah, because I was about to go. I was like, oh, okay. This is a wrestling fan. I'm about
Yeah.
to go in on her.
Yeah, because there
From
is-
Monroe, yep.
Yeah.
Here she
there-
goes.
And there is a Margaret that's always on Dr. Brock, isn't there? Isn't that her name, Brian?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't even. Half of these fans, I don't even know what their names are.
Well, I'm excited to see this coffin match, dude. I'm glad you're not part
So
of it.
what is technically a coffin match?
It involves a coffin.
So,
Well, no.
it's kind of like
Sherlock.
the word underage sex with a minor involves a minor. I mean, unless you're a baseball player.
well, basically, it's
Y'all
freaking crazy.
It is Freaky Friday.
But
They just
coffin.
lock him in the coffin and see who comes out first.
No, you actually have to incapacitate your opponent as much as possible to put them in the coffin, close the casket.
And they couldn't pick a better
Get
person than
out.
Adriana to try
So
to
like just knock the
incapacitate.
crap out of them and then shove them in the, in the
Yeah,
coffin.
yeah, and they're,
Ooh, we should
they're
have a Porta
pretty-
John match.
Ooh.
That's good.
Somebody's coming out.
Somebody's coming out blue. But
I
you
would
got
only
to
do that if there was nothing. If it was like a brand new
It had to
one.
be empty.
It would have to be brand
We're
new.
going to find us a
I mean,
Jiffy John
like
specialist.
right off of the
I got a
assembly
neighbor.
line.
We need to find
Just
out.
porta pots.
Okay.
And he makes them. They're nice and clean too. They're
Yeah.
Can
bright
you
yellow.
Look, can you imagine David Mander's videos? You know, he's been doing the videos with the coffin. Can you imagine the video for the
Yeah.
Porta John?
Yeah.
He couldn't.
We're gonna have a Porta John
Look,
match.
it'd be like
tonight.
this. Live from inside the Porta John. Hey, who do we?
Hey man, it's me again.
Oh Lord.
See,
Of course it is.
that is a wrestling
Yes,
fan.
sir.
That's a
That's
wrestler.
right.
Hey, now you can go off.
Yeah, exactly. What do you want, Moondog?
You ready for another plug?
Another what?
So y'all just got a plug about some produce and stuff in Monroe. That's not what the show's about today, right?
Yeah, but still, if it's about Monroe, man, I want to talk about it.
I'm going to give you a real plug for tomorrow night. Crossroads in Monroe, Georgia at 405 Community Court. Woo! That's the place to be. You can buy your produce in the morning and come to Crossroads tomorrow night and meet me. Oh. So how y'all doing?
Is he
We're
still
doing-
talking?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got lost in Power Rangers.
Hey, tell that monkey you got sitting beside you to go shave that head and wax it up. Get ready, because he going to lose 50 pounds tomorrow night.
How am I
How
going
you
to lose
like it?
50 pounds? A belt's only like 10 pounds.
Yeah, you got 2 belts, right?
Yeah, I got 2
You losing
belts.
both belts. You losing
No,
both
I
belts
can't lose.
tomorrow night,
The other one
son.
I can't lose. It's permanently mine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
permanently mine.
You
I
going
can't
home
lose it.
beltless? You going home beltless tomorrow night?
Okay. Yep. And, yep.
So you better sign them belts up. 'Cause
And
the
you know what's
Cowboys
funny?
are coming.
You're going home with the same IQ that you go there with.
That's right.
and that's
I'm going
bad.
home the same way. Hey, I'm going home the same way I walk in that building. I'm walking out the same way.
Well, me too.
But besides,
Me too.
Drunk with a limp?
Me too.
No, you gonna be beltless.
You
Because
guys
the Cowboys are taking them belts home with them tomorrow night.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You want to put money on it?
No, I don't bet.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, didn't she say that was called Harvest Corner?
I'll buy you a Mountain Dew tomorrow night. If you
You'll
if
buy
you
me a
win,
Mountain
I'll
Dew?
buy you a Mountain
You'll buy me a Mountain
If you
Dew?
win tomorrow night, I'll buy you a Mountain Dew.
Can you make it
Come
a
look me up.
sugar-free Mountain Dew?
Yeah, I'll make it sugar-free, baby.
They don't sell sugar-free Mountain Dews, you dummy. Get off this phone, Mooney. Hang up on him.
Oh,
Yeah.
you had that. You got that little Dr. Brock thing. Hang up on him and it hangs up.
I love
So
it.
yeah, I just found that page, everybody, from what the young lady had called on Harvest Corner Market, fresh fruits and vegetables. They are not a paid sponsor, but I do want to plug them. Kind of a cool little place, man. And, you know, because I want to take my kid and
I
start
like me
learning
some
more.
vegetables.
So yeah, man. Whoever that was, call. Ooh, how weird is that?
Brokeback Mountain
We just had that
Cowboys.
weird
I love it.
conversation.
I love it, Chris.
Oh, those
You're
are
very-
good.
You're very, very, very
Acorn
right.
squash?
I never seen that.
You've never had acorn squash?
No, but I want to go see this place now. Because I
Cut
can
it
take Zaylee
half.
down there too.
You cut them in half and you scoop them out, and then you put butter and salt and pepper and cover it with tinfoil, and you bake them. And they're so good.
Man, and they got natural local honey.
Hey, you know what? I'm
too.
also very.
Hey, let's
very
go back to that wrestler. Come
I'm
on.
very, very impressed with everybody wearing green shirts.
Hey,
JBE, I love
Macarena.
it.
Who do
Total
we have?
coincidence for me.
Holy hell, my sweetheart, where you at?
That's for you.
Who's this?
It's Miss
Who do you
Thelma.
think? That's Miss Thelma.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
Thelma.
It is Thelma.
You know, it's funny because they sound the exact same.
I didn't like the way Brock come out the other night drunk and beat up. Did you do it?
Why would I do it?
That's his. That's
my manager. Why would I beat him up? Didn't you see me locked in a room?
No, I didn't see you locked in no room.
Oh man, you should have been paying attention a little bit more.
Yeah.
We walked in the room because someone said Todd wanted to talk to us, so we go in the room and we're like, this is really weird because all the lights are off. And then we walk in the room and then we turn around to go out of the room and the door's locked. We can't get out. Nobody has a key. Nobody has a key, and Todd's sitting out there in the window, and he's like, "We don't have the key. We don't have the key." Well,
Yeah,
what do you
Tetchy
mean?
was trying to break the window.
Oh yeah. The only thing about that is we don't have great insurance on the building, so we can't afford to let Southern Fried pay that bill. So I was like, "No, don't break the window." Oh my God, Power Rangers! It's like
Squirrel!
Right? You know what I mean? I'm just sitting here. I keep catching it out of the corner of my man. This is poor building planning right here, Scotty. Because that's I'm like, man, I ain't seen the Power Rangers in years.
Yeah, we got this.
See what happens when you come into Freaky Friday? You just. I have to tell her to quit looking at the TV.
I love Power Rangers.
I have to
Look,
sit back this way
it's
so I
a
can't
LED
see the
unicorn.
TV.
It's flashing. Shut up, Tina.
Right.
It's not as bad as her. What is it? The lamb or whatever.
The llama, the
that
twerking
shaking his
llama.
butt.
Well, it's crazy because I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, these episodes of Power Rangers could give you like epilepsy.
Bye, Miss Thelma.
It's all blinking.
hung up.
She's like, did they forget about me?
Yeah,
Yes, Miss Thelma.
Only Moondog forget about you when he's supposed to bring you some McDonald's.
They are obviously against us, Chris. We know it. You know it. Most of the fans know it that have a higher IQ than a rock. But yeah, Southern Fried is definitely against us. Why do you think everybody else has these great little pictures of their specific match and we don't have one?
Yeah, that's what Brian and I were just talking about because I was trying to find.
Yeah, they don't have
Here's
one.
my question.
Chris
Who's
Sewell
making
is
the
gone
flyers?
for months, and he comes back and he is just running that mouth.
It's about damn time. Where you been, Pokey? Hey, who makes the flyers?
I love Chris, by the way.
Oh, well, everybody should love him. He's the biggest JBE supporter there is.
Call him Suey.
So
You know, he's been following me since PCW.
that's right. Yeah, he is your biggest fan.
I love Chris.
And if
Chris
you
is
see
cool.
like weird lasers through your windows at night, that's probably him.
That's Chris. Yeah.
Like eyeballing stuff.
Creeper.
Like when he texts you and says, "That's a pretty green shirt you're wearing," and you go, "How does he know I'm wearing this?" Because he was in the bushes.
Yep.
So who makes the flyers?
honestly, David Ali.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that
Well,
mean
he's a very
he's
talented
multi-talented.
artist.
Does that mean we gotta start being nice to him?
I like him.
Now I will
I
say
like
the
him.
last couple of matches, man, he's kind of won me over a little bit.
I like him.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
love a cocky personality because
Well-
I know in the business you
Well,
gotta.
it's not even really the cockiness of it. It's like, hey man, I'm gonna shoot my shot. You know what I mean? I'm here and I'm not gonna be quiet. So
Right.
I mean, you got to do nothing but respect.
I like
that.
being the loudest one in the room. I get it.
You know, and it's funny too because it's like, oh man, we were down. It was like 4 versus 3,
Mm-hmm.
and we were perfectly fine with the 4 versus 3 because I mean, it's like we got Tetchy and Logan, and it's like, pfft, okay, can you come up with a better group than that?
Right.
You know, and he was like, hey man, I'm here now, and look what
I'm
he
down.
did.
Yeah.
he got the win for us.
I tell you, that's what started making me kind of see him different. So I do
You
appreciate
know,
it.
so I mean, I can plug where I need to plug. I
Well,
mean,
we need to smooth him some and get the flyers kind of like secretly
Smooth.
redone,
yeah, well,
like a
Yeah, 'cause
JBE
he's very
special.
Tina, he's very talented. I mean, it's a good looking.
Did you just say he's good looking? I mean,
No,
we know
that-
that you see him that way.
No, the flyers.
She got
good
flustered.
looking.
Look at her. She's turning a bright red.
I mean, it was a great poster. When the poster came
Mm-hmm.
out, I was like, wow, that's fantastic.
Mhm.
You know, I was like, that's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so Logan and Jacob tomorrow night also.
Yeah, we need to find out why Logan has not come into the studio.
Is where he lives.
Yeah, but now he's a JBE supporter. You know,
Well, he.
We ain't that far from here.
we got to pull them credentials and be like, look, we support JBE. Where's our picture?
Right.
Just saying.
I mean, they're wearing green, guys.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
We did it.
The last one I had
custom,
clean.
These are
so.
custom Just for Fun shirts.
And you're the only one that still has their Just for Fun shirt.
Yeah.
Jagged's got used to wipe up that
blood.
Jacob Ashworth's
dumbass's blood. I mean, Jacob's blood.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I
don't support the ones that don't support us. It's that simple.
Yeah.
That simple.
Yeah. You know me. I always wear Just for Fun shirt.
Mhm.
I walk out to the ring in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
there's
it's-
several
it's-
pictures with you in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I heard Scotty say, "Nice shirt." I'm
Yeah,
like,
the other
you
day.
got one too.
Take this. Oh my
So,
God, that
yeah.
was
There
hilarious.
is some
Take
chat
this,
going
Chris
on
Jones.
inside there, and I'm trying to catch up with who's talking what.
Oh, sorry, Tyler. He's one of the kids that we watched grow up. He said that he's actually really good friends with Brian's brother, and I was telling him that he needed to come out to bring his kids and come out and check out the wrestling.
I got that. That was
Oh.
the conversation I was
Oh,
talking
well,
about.
I'm sorry. I thought that was. I'm sorry.
Who are you talking about then?
I'm watching Military Mike
Oh,
and
he and
Dondra
Jacob-
and everybody go back and forth, and I'm lost. I
Oh,
can't even keep
Military
up with.
Mike and Jacob are
Okay, that's where I was lost
spewing.
because I can't tell was Dondra's involved with theirs
Dondra's
or
talking to Chris.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dondra's talking to Chris.
I'm
They're
telling you,
spewing back
there's
and
like
forth.
4 chats going on, and I'm trying to watch it.
Technically,
Freaky Friday.
Technically, I don't even have to defend myself on that feed.
You-
Chris is
do
gonna.
it.
Chris is gonna.
Yeah,
defend
Chris
me.
is your hit man.
You know what I mean?
Chris gets wild too. He's
Chris,
all
when
like,
are you coming
"Ah."
back, dude? Like
I
I've
know
been,
he's been
he's
gone,
gonna be there
hasn't he?
I've been
Saturday.
showing up with the megaphone to the point they want to fire me.
He's gonna be there Saturday. He sent me a message last night to get.
I just come walking
He
in
come
with the
back
megaphone.
on the perfect night to come back,
Yeah.
huh?
Hey, is your wife letting you out of lockdown?
I mean, after Crossroads, you got to think about it. After Crossroads,
What's left?
the only belt that we don't have
Mm-hmm.
is the Classics title,
Yeah, the new belt, the one that Alan has.
and that is suspect to be taken from him too. You know?
Yeah, because you and Tetchy will retain the.
I
tag
mean, we'll
team.
keep the tag titles, but guess what? Just because we're a tag team doesn't mean we can't wrestle singles.
That is true. That
And
is
I
very
would
true.
always love to be called Brian Three Belts.
Yeah, like Mike. Mike's called Mike One Testicle.
Big titty.
Oh no!
That moment of silence.
I've got
too.
two.
Titty
Yeah, that
one
awkward
testicle.
silence. It's like, do I touch that one? No, don't
No.
touch that one.
Yeah, because I don't know that you can be called the guy with 3 testicles.
No, I mean,
But
I'm
that
pretty
would
sure
be
But
really
when they
weird
when they
then.
look at it and say it's as small as a testicle, then maybe it could be confused as 3 testicles.
So,
Oh, okay.
Is that a
And
Cheeto
so-
in your pocket? I mean,
So
These crispy balls.
hey, Macarena, let's just get out of this
About them
conversation.
trees.
is this sanctioned by the FDA? I mean,
Wasn't we talking about Vegas a
Let us
minute ago?
run,
Let's talk about Pintos and Chevettes now.
We gotta take a commercial.
Yeah, we do need a commercial. Yes.
We need my Marshall.
We'll need my Marshall. We'll be right
I
back.
gotta-
God.
It's Marshall time. It's Marshall time. It's Marshall time.
Oh my God.
Motors. That's right, Turn and Burn Motors. Have you ever heard of these cats? Because if you haven't, you're really missing out. Turn and Burn Motors is the most honest car guys I've ever seen in my life. People have no idea. They think bad thoughts when they think about a used car lot. But let me tell you something. The cats down at Turn and Burn Motors want to sell you exactly what you want. They're not trying to upsell you. They're not trying to get you in a car you can't afford. Go see Turn and Burn Motors. Turn and Burn Motors is the most honest car lot you'll ever meet. That's right, Turn and Burn Motors.
Copy Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists.
My business needed flyers and it needed brochures. I went to Copy Central and my printing blues were cured.
Give them a call at 770-918-2588 and online at copycentral.org. Copy Central, the copy specialist. I love Copy Central.
Hey, Joey, you ever heard about Rush Tees?
Yeah, I think I have. Is it the place you can get your own designs printed up on any shirt?
Polos, you can design whatever you want. Hell, you can take a picture of you and your dog and have it put on a shirt.
That's really cool. They're known for a quick turnaround, too, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Unless you got some crazy amount of shirts you want, they don't even have a minimum order. They are pretty good about getting you your stuff really fast.
That's very cool. So rush on down to Rush Tees and Signs. Where are they located, Scotty?
Man, they're located right there off of Elm Street and 278 in Covington. Their number is 770-728-1481.
Tell them Just for Fun sent you.
This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find something else to do with your time.
All right, we're back. And listen, for everybody to pick on me about me wanting whatever car I want, jack up, Cadillac, with metal flake green, you can say whatever you want. This man's shoes and socks just speak volume. Could you please put a foot and sock up there and let people see how you come dressed? This is the signs of a professional. He shows up in Crocs and Star Trek socks.
Oh, it's the Enterprise.
It's the Enterprise. That shows your inner nerd right there.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Hey, have you watched the new Star
Come on
Trek?
now, I said Power Rangers. You didn't know I was a nerd off that
Yeah,
one?
but I don't watch. There's so much limit. Have you been seeing the new Star Trek that's on the CBS app?
Yeah, it's on
I ain't
the
even gonna lie.
Man, that show is off the chain. Oh yeah.
See, they lost me with the movies. I mean, I like the movies, like Into the Darkness.
Yeah, this is a prequel before Kirk, and it's pretty
but
badass.
Kirk is the dude.
It's pretty
like,
badass.
how can you be a prequel before
Spock's involved? Like you're
Oh,
seeing,
is he?
young,
Oh,
yeah, you're
okay,
seeing
I
young Spock because if you go back and watch the very first Star Treks, black and white, there was a captain before Kirk.
Oh yeah.
So this is that guy.
Yeah.
And then did you ever watch the TV show Hell on Wheels?
Mm-mm.
Okay, the guy that played Bohannon is this guy who's playing
okay.
this new captain. It's badass.
Really?
They've done 2 seasons. You need to go watch it on the Magic
Well,
Box.
heck yeah, since he's in it.
Holy
'Cause I
yes.
I got
love
Spock
him.
socks. I got.
He's not the
Kirk
first
socks.
season, but he is the second season because they're
I
building the
got all
storyline
kinds of
up.
Star Trek socks.
Oh yeah, that new Star Trek is badass because it's filmed with today's technology. Yeah, it's badass.
I like Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
I like Star Wars better though.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my daughter's boyfriend finally convinced her to sit and watch all the Star Wars. So now she gets all my jokes.
Yeah.
Like-
She really hates it.
She does?
Doesn't she?
No. Now she's like,
Likes it?
it's a thing now.
But Star
Shit.
Yeah, because she
Okay.
sat through all the Star Wars.
Star
now
Wars
she
is
likes
the
it.
jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, how can you go wrong with?
I want to
watching
go to
Star
that
Wars?
Disney thing. God Almighty.
So do I.
That's
Star
the only.
Wars.
That's the only thing that
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just like, Disney.
Yeah, but I'm
And
talking
it
about I want to
puts
go
me-
see it. I want to be able to
Yeah,
stand in
yeah.
the Millennium
And ride
Falcon.
one of the.
But you know what's
the
really
thing.
really cool? If you, I
hey,
mean,
Stephanie, you already ride a Chewbacca.
Disney princesses got way cooler when they got Star Wars.
Yes. You're such.
You already got a Wookiee.
You know, I thought it was funny because
Hey, I call my dog a Woog.
Oh my God.
I
He's a
grew up.
Wookiee.
No, and he's not a Wookiee. How can you be a Wookiee when you're bald?
Who's a Wookiee?
I'm not touching that. Stephanie.
And yes, I seen he was tuned in, but so I
Not
know.
Did he
touching
say I
that
look
one.
like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle without a shell?
Oh my God.
That was, you know what? That was pretty creative.
That's the funniest one he's got, though.
Oh, okay. He's done.
He's
after
done.
that one.
It's just like sex. He's spent.
Okay.
Once it pops, it's over. That's it.
Thank
He has
God.
no more. He has no more.
I love it.
It's like Rich Archer's video the other day. He did one video. And it's like, where's all that funny been? He did another video and
It
went,
was like
it's
20
gone
minutes
again.
long.
Like Rich's one time came in and faded out.
He blew it. Yeah.
Like being cool in high school. It only lasts for a few minutes.
So back to wrestling
Wrestling.
real quick. Miss Thelma had brought it up a little bit, but at the last Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, Dr. Brock was attacked. Any
Yeah.
idea of who
No,
did it?
we haven't tigured it out. We try to talk to try to talk to Dr. Brock, and he said he doesn't see him, and he didn't know how many there were.
Yeah,
and-
anybody get jumped from behind, they're not going to see it
I mean,
anyways.
yeah, I mean, he got He got pretty bloodied up, but the whole goal was to get Jacob to sign the contract.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were waiting for. That's what we've been
So it got signed.
talking about, and it got signed. I mean, Brock got bloodied up for it. He got beat up a little bit, but Brock's a tough guy. I mean, have you seen his physical stature? I mean, he's
like a runner. He's built like a runner.
Yeah. Long distance.
Long distance.
I love you, bro. Did not take that as a shot.
No, that's still a physical.
But I mean, hey, I mean, you got to be in physical shape. to
Look,
run
you
a
only
5K.
stand and fight when you know you're going to win.
Yeah.
You have to have a strategy to get out of it.
Well, you see, he doesn't have to fight. He doesn't have to stand and fight.
That's right.
You know, he was intelligent enough to realize, hey, what I lack in stature, I can obtain.
Yes.
And if you really look at it, I mean, he's got two of the biggest guys in Southern Fried.
Oh,
Logan
yeah.
and Tetchy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like that is, I don't even have to mention myself.
Not anymore.
I don't, it's almost like I was kind of like, they were like, oh man, we're going to get Logan. And I was just
Right.
like, wow, that's okay. Well, I don't have to work as hard.
That's right.
So
means my next few years will be great.
yeah, I'm like, man, my career might last a little longer.
That's
you know?
right.
So I mean, because they are brutal. I mean, did you see on Facebook Tetchy chopping Josie?
No, I did not
Oh
get to
my
see any
God!
of
It sounds like a shotgun going off.
Man,
I was like, man, he just made that dude a man.
When was this?
Jacob. Oh, hush, boy. Jacob, always got to be hating on JBE. Always trying to hate on JBE.
That's perfectly fine.
Abby's she's saying that I love Batman, that I only wear Batman shirts. I got Yoda, Darth Vader.
Hey, I like
and
Batman
Chewie.
too.
Batman's the man.
Batman.
I don't like that Batman though. I don't like that Batman. I like the serious Batman.
Batman gets his toys at Starship, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah,
to the
and you know what? You know what else? I'm not even gonna lie. I've been thinking this for a while too. It's like, yo, how many billionaires are in the world? And not one of you become Batman yet?
That's right.
You
That's
bunch
right.
of pansies.
That's right.
You
For
bunch
real.
of pansies. You know what I mean? None of you have learned like Krav Maga,
I
got a
know.
bunch of gadgets and try. No, come on now. You guys got to do something.
And here's another thing, and this just makes me laugh. Here I am. I work on a shoestring budget, and I'm trying to get a jacked up 4-wheel drive, metal flake bass boat green 4-door Cadillac. And all these dudes are doing are buying like Lambos. Like, why hasn't anybody bought like something stupid? Like, why has no one bought a Batmobile and been driving it down the friggin' interstate?
Man.
Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah,
if you got
that
all
would be
this
cool.
kind of money, why have you not made yourself? You could get with the Parker brothers who made the Tron motorcycle real. Why are y'all not
Well,
getting some of the
got
coolest
those.
things?
They got those.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Why haven't
Flow Rider has
why?
one of those things.
But drive that summit around. Come on.
Well, he does live in Miami. So
Do you
I'm
ever
pretty sure.
watch that show, Straight Up Steve
No.
Steve Austin?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
I saw him
What,
throw
he had an
some
amphibian?
Trace Atkins in that friggin' monster truck and go swamping.
There was another, and Travis, if you're still listening,
I want
type
like a
in what it's-
DeLorean
what
and
it's
get
called.
it jacked up and put it on
They
a
have
truck
They
body.
have a gold DeLorean.
Oh yeah.
But Steve Austin had some. It was a Jeep.
It's an amphibian. Yeah.
Is
It's
that
an
what it's
amphibian
called?
truck, the one that can drive on the road and then go in the water.
Yeah,
it's
and
an
then the one
amphibian.
that was a boat.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was badass.
Like, does everybody remember what the thing is? It's a Volkswagen thing. Watch.
Nope.
I want a Volkswagen thing, and I want to jack it up and make it like super friggin' tall. And a lot of people don't even know what it is. It was from World War II. It's what they traveled in.
Oh,
Those things?
Can you imagine that 4-door convertible sitting on like a Trailblazer jacked up frame? That would just be wicked to just see it drive by. Because people would be like, what the hell is that?
Looks like a Jeep to me.
Yeah, but it's a
looks like an
Volkswagen.
older Jeep.
Yes.
I mean, you
Dang,
know.
those things are $23,000.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like you could just
Look
fold
at
it
that.
up into a little square and take
Right.
it off with you.
Right.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be cool as hell. So I'm just that guy. I like odd stuff. You know.
Jeff H says build a Batman Bugatti.
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 A Bugatti Veyron is
Bugatti.
$1.8 million. Why would you want to make it into a Batmobile?
But like when
already a
Batman
Batmobile.
came out and then Batman 2 came out, they gave away a Batmobile. MTV did.
Yeah.
And the dude who won it brought it into Myrtle one time. Like, I'm running a Ferris wheel and the freaking Batmobile drives by, and we're just like, what the hell? That's why I'm like, I can't understand why nobody's done that. Like, every time I go to Six Flags, which hasn't been in a long time, I'll go take pictures next to that Batmobile because I'm like, I would so be driving that sumbitch right there down the road.
So,
Oh, yeah.
which Batmobile are we talking about?
The
Are we
first one,
talking
Michael
about
Keaton's.
Michael Keaton?
Well, I can't say the first one because even the first
Adam
one,
West.
the first one with Adam West, dude, we had a guy
That's a Cadillac.
We
I
had a
mean,
guy.
they
who
don't
was
even
gonna bring
make
it.
they don't even make those bodies no more. So that's probably
Right.
why those Batmobiles don't get made. But then if you look at Keaton's, it's like, what is that?
Oh, I'd so drive that.
Do you know what I mean?
shit
It's
out
like,
of
what
that.
kind of car is that? Do I just
do you
buy a
know-
car and then put that frame?
This was before they started making Dubs, the big Cadillac chrome wheels. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
those were 24-inch rims, and those were airplane wheels. That's what they had to put on that
Yeah.
because they didn't make tires and wheels that
I mean,
size.
now
back then.
people are driving cars with wagon wheels on.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
32
they get
inch.
32 inches.
I saw like a
33.
pickup truck with 32s on it, and it didn't even look like it had tires.
There's a house that I pass by every time I come by here in the morning, and he has 3 vehicles that has the big old wheels on them like that.
Gotta love it.
3 of them in the front yard.
I'm telling you, man, if I had money, I would just be the craziest looking thing. Like, I would buy a Mini and jack it the hell up. Just because. I just want you
Just
to look
'cause
at
you
me.
can? A
Just
minivan.
look at me. No, a Mini. The little Mini Cooper.
Yeah, the
Little
Mini
coupe.
Cooper.
Oh, yeah. I would just want to be that crazy dude. Like, what the hell?
That's kind of.
You'd have to trim the fenders back. wouldn't you?
Suzuki Samurai, jacked up, mad ass.
What is it? The Miata all jacked up.
Oh
Did
yeah,
they
I would.
get
Oh no,
those?
I'd have that. I'd have that Mazda Miata with the built 350 in
Yeah,
it,
the
with the
Monster
blower
Miata.
sticking out of the top of it.
Monster Miata. I can't.
I would be dangerous with money.
Go get you a hamster mobile and jack that thing up.
I'm telling you, y'all wait.
Then
Y'all wait.
you make Philip jealous.
When Just for Fun finally gets to where we're taking off, don't think we are not going to have something cool. Because I'm like the guy that wants to have the craziest thing sitting at every event that somebody wants to take a picture of.
Yeah.
Because your name gets in every one of those pictures. So yeah, I'm all for
I
it.
didn't say minivan.
It was me, Tina, that said minivan.
There's a lot of people that thinks that when
I think a minivan would be pretty
I
funny.
think the
jacked
new
up.
Volkswagen electric bus thing looks kind of cool too. I
What
mean,
is it?
it's a Volkswagen bus. Like you remember the flower powered
Yeah.
buses?
Those-
They
yeah.
made a 2019 version of it. It's an electric one.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, they're bringing all that
That
stuff
thing
back.
is mean looking. I was like, yo, imagine driving in that thing.
I would just be dangerous.
Yeah, because there's a shop. I guess it's still in Conyers that they do a lot of that stuff on Volkswagens. The Volkswagen vans.
Yeah.
I guess he's still
I don't know. I haven't drove down there and driven down there in forever.
me either.
But yes,
he had a lot of customized Volkswagen vans.
well, it's like when I used to go to all the concerts. There's a dude that has a red Suburban that's like an 8-door or 10-door. It's a stretched, huge, red, jacked up limo style. Just he drives people to concerts, and it's just like it gets the most attention. That's why I just think it'd be super crazy. Like every time I see the stretched Hummer, they got a stretched Hummer, and I'm like, why would you not jack that up? I would jack
It's
the
not
hell,
funny,
but
is it?
maybe the frame can't handle it. But I'd take a stretched Hummer and put that sumbitch on like some 48s, just because it would be funny. That's just me though.
Yeah.
And paint it pink or lime green.
There have been people
You
in
know what
the
I mean?
music industry that have done some pretty weird things, putting 28s on a Range Rover and painting it Laffy Taffy pink.
I'm all for it.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
all
lie,
for it.
Cameron, look it up.
Yeah, if you get that Cadillac that you're talking about one day coming to the wrestling, the guys will have to ride in it.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
Show up in the
Yuck.
the Pimp Nasty Mobile.
The Pimp Nasty.
So I want to take that, but make it a 4-door.
What is that, a DeVille?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yep. Jack it up like that, but I'm wanting that damn
I like Dorados.
bass
El
boat
Dorados. Them things
metal
are nasty.
flake
Oh, yeah.
green.
They don't even make Eldorados anymore. I
They
watch it.
don't?
No, L Dogs. No, them things are completely done. But I like watching all them little customized shows. You guys
Yeah.
watch
Oh,
them?
yeah.
Like Motor Trend?
Mm-hmm.
Man, watch Texas Metal.
Oh
Them
yes,
boys
yeah.
make
I'm
some
waiting on.
crazy
Yes, I'm waiting
stuff.
on third
Or,
season to come out.
I don't even know if I can say this. Bitchin' Rides.
Oh, Bitch and Rise, I watch them too.
Ken Dig, man.
Kim Dig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Netflix?
Yeah.
Um,
Who doesn't have?
Are you
Netflix?
asking them to go chill with you or something?
no.
Ah.
Wow. Wow. No, there's a show on there that we watched called Hyperdrive. If you're into
Yeah,
like,
Hyperdrive.
did you watch
I've
it?
watched that before.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I watch a lot of stuff like that. I watch a lot of home improvement stuff. I'm like a normal dude. if you
Carla
think of it.
Cooper.
Yeah.
So came in just about time.
Besides wrestling, I'm like the most normal person you'll ever meet.
So you're just
And-
not all wrestling all the time?
Yeah, he likes sports, some sports.
I'm a Patriots fan. You gotta love football. I'm
So-
from Massachusetts, city of champions.
yeah, so since you're from Massachusetts,
Can you
a
say that
Yankee-
again?
Massachusetts.
Yeah, there you go. Boston.
Bite me.
Gotta think.
Massachusetts.
Gotta think.
Massive
massive.
chew.
Massachusetts.
Here's the funniest thing about it: is most people say Massachusetts, like there's a T.
Tootsits?
Yeah,
Oh.
two sits,
Mhm.
and you're like,
Two-sits.
you're like, no, there's a ch in there, like choo choo
Yeah.
train.
I had an uncle who couldn't
Choo-sits.
say San Francisco, so it was always San Francisco. And I'm like, that is nowhere close to what it is. Is that a sandwich? You know, like, what the hell are you saying?
Is that
So-
what they serve at Hardee's? A
Yeah.
Frisco burger?
That's why I would say it.
I love it.
So are you gonna
2
pull
points,
for Notre Dame tomorrow, Brian?
Wow, I don't like Notre Dame. They're from like Indiana.
Well, I just figured for you being a northerner,
Nah, I
'cause
don't.
everybody's all.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't even like college football. Y'all can say whatever y'all
That's
want.
Oh,
one thing we
really?
watch
Yeah.
is college football.
I don't like college football. That's because y'all's professional teams are wah-wah. So you gotta like your college teams.
Yeah,
they're all.
You know what I mean? You
they're
gotta
all-
like the
Yeah.
college. If you are from Georgia, you have gotta watch college football because you can't get a win in the NFL.
Yeah, no
You
kidding.
know what I mean? I mean, like literally,
Well,
like you can't get a win. Like your basketball team, y'all don't win nothing.
No.
Y'all football team, y'all ain't won nothing
Soccer
since
wins.
1997.
Yeah, who watches soccer?
Yeah, but soccer is like, who wants to
It's a
watch a
lame
bunch of
ass.
people run around for 90 minutes and kick a ball and see one goal?
I
don't
can
wanna
watch
see that.
kickball and save
right,
money.
Right, right. I would rather watch
Or
cricket.
dodgeball.
Although I'm not gonna lie to you, you got the Braves, and the Braves right now are probably the hottest team in baseball.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to y'all. I mean,
How long is that gonna last though?
I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
who knows? But as a kid, you know, coming back from Massachusetts to Georgia,
games?
Massachusetts to Georgia, I always liked the Braves. So I can't say nothing bad about them. They're like
Yeah.
my second favorite team. So I like the Braves, but the rest of the Georgia teams are
Oh God, yeah, I don't have that hooked up, but I could definitely do that.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're
I'm
getting
not a
close to
real
the
big-
end. Let's plug that
Plug
tomorrow
wrestling,
night,
right?
man.
Yeah, I came here for wrestling and started talking about.
Yeah, we started talking about
cars.
everything.
Yeah, you see, yeah, the little
Well-
minivan.
Yeah.
Yeah, them things are nice.
It's
Oh,
kind of
that's
odd
it?
looking.
That's all electric.
Let me see a
Everything on
picture.
it is electric.
No, I'm not showing you.
It's electric.
Huh.
Boogie, boogie.
It's not like I'm asking for a boob shot.
What you have,
Oh
Wait!
my God.
Don't make it sound like that.
even though it's X-ray, it's still a picture of my boob.
It would have been the computer.
It's still a
It to
picture
be-
of my boob.
It was the inside of your boob.
It's still a picture of my boob.
It's just, well, you're making this
I
sound
had the
dirty,
outline, and you
Tina.
see the
That
little
was
nipples.
so
You're
sticking
making
out.
it sound, nobody asked to see a nip. You're making this sound dirty.
You would see the nip. It shows it right
You can
there.
crop it.
Oh, I forgot to tell
Oh,
you
that
guys.
is hot. Not your boob.
Y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible.
The
I forgot. You guys can come early to wrestling. There's a meet and greet.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
So
man.
you
Yeah.
can come
Oh, just
early
in
to
time for my
wrestling.
daughter to hear you
I
want a
thi-
picture of my boob.
I think it's at 6 p.m. I think the meet and greet starts at 6 p.m. You can
How's it
come
going to be
in.
set up?
I think you just come in. I know they've got a poster of Judas. You can get pictures, autographs, so on
Oh,
and
so
so
that's
forth.
what it meant when it said photo opportunity.
Yeah, photo op.
on the
Who has got a
picture.
It
photo op?
wasn't through the keyhole of the locker room, Stephanie.
No, exactly.
You never know.
So, Come
People sneak
early,
back there.
come prepared. This is probably going to be one of the best shows that Southern Fried has put on.
Yeah, the first ever casket match.
At Southern Fried.
At Southern Fried.
I hope they don't
yes.
break it. Because I want to see it
hope
again.
They do. But then you got Logan Creed versus Jacob Ashworth for the Southern Fried heavyweight title.
Ooh, if they break it, I'm going to bring it to my house and put it in my front yard.
It's Halloween. You can get away with it.
Master and Machine.
Master and
takes on-
Machine versus Sal Renaro and Michael
Stevens.
Stevens. Me and Techi defend our tag titles against the Cowboys, which I think is the silliest.
What
name
a
ever.
weird! Oh my God,
But
that's some Brokeback
funny.
Mountain looking
It's
stuff.
funny. Josie.
That's what somebody else said.
That's what's funny about it is Josie's like the Wyatt Earp cowboy,
Yeah.
the outlaw renegade, and then Billy Buck is like the rhinestone cowboy. And it's just like, wow. But yeah, come early, come prepared. It's gonna be fun.
I don't get this. And wrestling with the weird pom pom looking things on his arms, like what?
David Ali is
David Ali
wrestling
versus
Xander.
Xander Ramon.
Ooh, if he smacks them together, is it like Wonder Twins?
Or it could be like
I'm
Wonder
here
Woman.
to save the day.
It could be like Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I wonder about that.
Alan Angels and AC Mack.
For the Classics title. There's a lot of matches on there. There's one
Sounds
match.
good.
I think it's a 6-man tag. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it's going to be a good show, man.
I look forward to it.
And tickets
it's family
are-
friendly. I think they're $12.
Are they 12 or is general admission 10? Because I'm pretty sure first and second rows are probably gone.
Yeah, the
already,
first and
right?
second row is gone, so you're probably going to get general admission.
Yeah.
So it's anywhere from $10 to $12. But you can't get this kind of fun for $12.
And I will say this: the last show that we were at, my granddaughter absolutely adores wrestling. She's been to some of the.
I
Big,
just told my wife she needs to bring Zaylee because she keeps saying she wants to try to get Zaylee to start coming to see it.
Yeah, well, Tracy.
Smacks them together, turns into military Mike.
Oh my Lord! It's
Tracy-
not like the damn Disney show or whatever it used to be. Sydney and Monocroft's Wonderbug.
Oh yeah, but Tracy.
Remember
she
it
brought
go
a friend,
from a wreck to a pretty
yeah,
something.
yeah. But Tracy brought a friend with her, and
don't
her
remember that
friend
show?
did not like wrestling at all. She fell in love with Southern Fried, and she wants to know when she can come back with us. So they're going to be with us.
She just like
again
getting her picture taken
tomorrow.
with all the wrestlers.
They
then-
were right on the.
But then again, if you really think about it, you can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah. And that's exactly what they said, because on our way home, Travis and I was asking them, what did y'all like about it? And the first thing they said was they liked to be able to interact with the wrestlers.
That's cool.
That they liked, as the wrestlers were coming to the ring, getting the high fives. Yeah. And shoot, Tracy got hit in the head by David Ali's hat. He threw it in the ring or threw it in the crowd, and it got her across the head. Then when Master and Machine was coming out, Marcus took his shirt off and he threw it, and it went right in between Tracy and Scotty.
Oh,
so
that was a good shot.
Then were they both just
Should've
go
kept
look
the
at each
shirt
other
on.
and look down at the
You sound like a
shirts?
12-year-old
Well,
girl.
she actually picked the shirt up because we were going to take it back to him, and when we took it over to give it back to him, he actually signed it and gave it. Him and Griff signed it
See
and
that?
gave it back to her.
See that?
That's cool.
So-
you can literally spend $80 on some nosebleed seats for wrestling,
And
and
won't
you're
see
not
squat.
gonna get any of that.
That's right.
Exactly.
You can pay $10, maybe $12, and you are gonna be able to get crowd interact. You're gonna be able to get wrestling interaction. Like Scotty says, you're gonna be able to get crowd interaction.
That's right,
because
man. That's
half
the
of the
fun
fun
part.
is saying, "Oh, your guy sucks and my guy's
Yeah.
better."
Come stand right over where we are looking. I'm gonna have to put up me a damn like a rope or something, because I'm watching. I'm like getting ready to stand up for y'all to come out, and I'm gonna stand next to the rail. And like all these people's kids, hell, even the parents come stand in front of me, and I'm just like, really? Excuse you,
Yeah.
take your ass back over there.
Did you guys not hear me yell at the little kid for running?
No.
Oh my God, little kid's running, and I'm like, stop running inside the gym. And
my
he
God.
stops.
God.
And I'm like, and everybody's
Yes,
looking at me
you.
crazy.
Right.
And I'm like, well, it's not my fault that I have to parent your kids.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know what I mean? It's like if you had taught him better, he wouldn't be running around in the gym like this.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially with all the people.
So I
Running
mean,
around
it's
in
just
the
like
gym.
Or trip over an old lady's
trip
walk or
over
something.
yeah, and then you're gonna be like, oh, you tripped me, and then
That's
you're gonna be
right.
like, oh, dude, you tripped over.
Hey, bring that chair for me tomorrow too. By the way,
Yeah, bring that chair for him tomorrow. It's comfy.
She brought her big boy chair for me, and that was so much better than that little fold up chair. Good golden money.
See?
All right, we're gonna get out.
He needs a green shirt for tomorrow.
Jeff H.
I don't have-
Are you
I'm
coming,
out.
Jeff H?
I'm out. You'd have to get with Chrissy to see what we have.
Yeah, and let me know, Jeff, if you're coming. Right now, we have I have 12 seats reserved for our section. So
Did
just
you
let me.
did you hear what David Mendes is trying to talk
No.
about doing?
What?
Oh, I don't know if it's a thing yet or if it's gonna be a thing. This is good for you guys to know. The reservation seating. Yeah, when you buy the tickets, I guess they're gonna start doing it through an app.
Ooh, that'd be
So
cool
you
too.
you can actually pay for your tickets via debit card or so on
That
and
would
so
be cool.
forth.
And that
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
set.
And it was because like people are reserving 10 or 12 seats and only 3 people are showing up.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're
right,
missing out on
Yeah,
selling
so
those.
you
So,
have to
like
pay for it
you
to
have to
reserve
pay
it.
for it to reserve it, and you can actually. I think what he was saying was if you're not gonna come, you can cancel and get your money back as long as it's 3 days before
Okay.
show.
That's a
So-
good
That's a
idea.
good, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, all these people are like, yeah, I need 15 reserved seats. And we're like, yeah, sure, no problem. We thinking front rows all sold out. And then,
nobody shows
2 people
up,
show
yeah.
up. And then
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
th-
yo,
yeah.
we got 13 seats wide open that we could have sold.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say. To me, if you're gonna try to reserve front row, you just got to go ahead and pay for it.
Yeah.
That would just be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
especially
don't
on the
think
front row.
I don't think
yeah.
front row and second row should even be a reserve. If you want a ticket, buy it. If
I
you
th-
don't
and-
want it,
and
don't
you,
buy it.
And I was saying that maybe we should start selling those tickets 2 weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, if you want to reserve these seats, we have them for sale right now.
That's
but
right.
it has to be COD, cash on delivery.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
So
that's a good idea.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
because
I don't-
we have stuff. We're in public seating, regular seating, general admission, and we have our seats reserved. But then when our people don't show up, we start giving away to mothers.
Yes.
Because a lot of times the kids want to sit down instead of sitting on the bleachers, and I'll be like, "Ma'am, you can have this one."
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
And
we will.
and it's more of a courtesy thing rather
Yeah.
than
yes.
we're not trying to trick anybody out of anything like that.
And-
so.
And I even, and I told everybody, I'm not trying to sound mean or anything, but don't tell me you're coming if you're not coming.
Keith.
Well, we give.
Don't make
we-
me look like an
Rock
ass.
elbow.
Yeah, but then we give them away anyway.
Yeah, we do give them away.
Well, see, you guys are giving people. You know what I mean?
That's right.
If I buy 12 reserved seats, I'm sitting in all 12 of them if nobody shows up.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a seat for my ass and my megaphone.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
This is for my megaphone.
I'm gonna lay across
Yeah.
the seats like this. Leaning like
I've
that.
got one for my phone.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
phone.
You're gonna be like, "Oh, is this taken? Yeah,
Yes.
my
Yeah,
phone
you
is
don't see my
reserved.
phone right
You know what I mean?
there.
That's right.
It paid its $12.
Look, you see the face right here? That's who's sitting there. All right, so
Yeah.
look, we're gonna get out. Everybody,
Don't
have a
sit on
good
my
day.
face.
I was just thinking that.
That cost extra. All right, everybody. We'll see y'all on the flip side. Thanks for coming in today, Mr. Brian.
Yeah. Sorry we didn't get to talk too much about wrestling, but hey,
That's okay.
It's all just for fun.
Well, remember how many times he said, "Hey, I can come in. It ain't always got to be about wrestling."
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has said that.
I can
yes.
talk. I can talk about anything.
He's smarter than
can't-
just wrestling.
We just got to
Right.
make sure that the Power,
Power
Rangers,
Rangers
are not
are
on
on.
the TV.
Oh, Power Rangers are off now, so I'm all into the conversation.
Almighty.
Yeah. So
My luck, I'd have it on some Yankee workshop. He's like, "Oh yeah, I saw that episode. Hey, did you see what?" No, shush.
Tom and Jerry was on
everybody,
yesterday.
everybody says Yankee. I'm not from New York. I hate the Yankees.
No, I'm just. Well, you're
You know what I mean?
above.
A northerner.
People be like, "Oh, I'm from New York." I'm like, "I don't like you." And then I'm like, "Wait a minute, hold on. What sports teams do you like?" They're like, "Oh, I'm a Mets fan." I'm like, "You're not a true New Yorker. Then we
That's
can be
right.
friends."
That's right. All right, you guys. Love you long time. See
Love
y'all
ya.
on the flip side.
Bye, everybody on
Bye.
YouTube.
Hi.
Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Make sure you go check out Raging Vapors. They are great, awesome people. They got 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. Raging Vapors to take care of all your vaping needs. Today's show is sponsored by Raging Vapors. Hey, everybody. everybody, it's DJ Scotty here, and I want to tell you about Raging Vapors. That's right, Raging Vapors is the place to be. If you want to get off that smoke train and you want to stop smelling like cigarettes, you want to live longer for your family, Raging Vapors is the place to go to. Let me tell you something, it's 2019. We do know it's stupid to continue to smoke, right? So get off the smoke train.